Please like, subscribe, and share the podcast, the Sweatshop Podcast. We're on Facebook, Spotify, and on SoundCloud. We're also on Instagram and on Twitter. Our handle is at the Sweatshop Pod. If you don't want to do that, you can just look us up. The Sweatshop Podcast, we gon' be on there. And please enjoy the show. Thank you. Welcome everybody to the Sweatshop Podcast. Ooh, high-tension wrestling Sweatshop Podcast, the one-stop shop for talking shop. It is me, your host, Sweats, and my co-host, the Maestro. What is up? We on spring break?
Yeah, we are. We are on spring break on the HTW Podcast Network. Spring break.
Yes.
Yeah,
we are. I'm ready to go, man. I've been chilling. I was in Florida. It was fun. I did not go to Miami, folks. That's not where I went. I did not go down there. I'm too old to do that spring break dumb shit. That's not what I'm about anymore. Okay?
Anymore. I was gonna say, no, you're not.
Not anymore.
Okay.
Called me 10 years ago, my ass would have been right down there, trying to get motorboated all over the place.
I mean, it's also different times right now.
Oh, it's a way different.
Because even though I am all about that,
yeah,
I still wouldn't do it now.
I'm not. Listen, man. Remember we went to the club in Savannah? That's how that's how I feel. I would feel like the entire time, like this and awkward. Like,
Jesus.
But should I be here?
To be fair, though, there was like nobody there when we were there.
That's true.
And then when we've been there for a while, then people started coming, and we were like, "Well, shit, we've been here for a while."
I would hope it is more like the piano bar we went to after.
Yeah, I'm all about that life. Yeah. All about the piano bar life.
It's more the piano bar life, I'm in.
Mm-hmm.
Less so the club life. More piano bar life. I need to find those bitches. That's what I need to find.
There were a couple of them.
Yes.
There were a couple of them at that piano bar.
No, that was a good time.
Twas.
Yes, sir.
That freaky old lady.
Yes.
It was a good time.
Oh yeah, it was.
It was a good time.
That's what I said. I need to get back there, man. At some point. But Lord, yeah. I was down in Florida, man. I was down visiting my pops, man. His old ass, and seeing what he's about. I hadn't seen him in a long time, so I said, let me go ahead down there and check it out. The plane ride was okay. Like, I didn't sit next to anybody, which was nice. Both times, which was really odd. Is I guess I feel like half the people were taking the same damn flight because like the same flight path. Because I left on Friday. This chick was sitting next to me, or like in the same row, cute girl. And then on the flight back, she was sitting one row in front of me. On the flight back, and then I saw several other people that I had recognized on the flight down. So everybody's taking that weekend trip and coming back on Monday morning, early Monday, and that's what I did. I didn't stay for long. I don't know how much I can take in Florida, honestly, but it was nice to see Dad. We went over to Hooters and all this other shit, and
yeah, you did.
Yeah, I mean, last time I was at Hooters was with my dad, but in Atlanta. So
was he G'ing it up again?
It was fitting. No. See, there's the thing. He's not, for a couple reasons. One, I think his back has been messed up. So
No.
I don't think he's quite there yet. Give him about a couple months. I think he'll be back to normal. I'm gonna go back there in the summertime and see where he's at now. So the G-ness is out, but it is a good time always when he is this 65-year-old man and can still pull whatever he can pull. It's always entertaining.
That line is still one of my favorite lines ever. I
couldn't believe he said it. I couldn't
believe anybody would think that, much less say it. But then say it, and it works. That's the shit right there. Like, the shit right there is that it worked.
I didn't think it did work. And then she came back over, and I was like, holy shit. And the whole crew came over and started talking to him. I said, what the fuck is happening? What is going on? It was insane. I don't understand. I'm sitting here like, what?
It's incredible. It's just incredible.
I don't even think it's the line. I think it's the way he says it.
It probably is the way he delivered it. Absolutely.
It's the delivery. It's who he is as a human being. The confidence that he said it with. All that shit.
Because there's no way I could get away with that. Not a chance in hell.
That's not my style. Even though I have some of the suave characteristics of my father, that shit is on another level. I'm more like a jokey, I'm goofy, come love me. That's my style. Oh, he's funny. Let me get to know him. On that level. Or he's not what I expected. Or some shit like that. Whatever the case may be, I'm that guy. My dad is Mr. Confident, yeah. So I said, oh, I see you looking like Patti LaBelle. Mm-hmm. She looked at him like he was crazy first. I said, ooh, that didn't work out. And then she was and then he was like, ooh, I should go and apologize. So he did. He got up and was like, hey, I'm sorry if I offended you. And they were like, oh no, not at all. We were just shocked by it and blah, blah, blah. And then all of a sudden talk, chat. And then all of a sudden and he came over, he's like, oh yeah, they were happy about it. And then as they were leaving, they stopped by and had another chat for about 10 minutes. And I'm like, but see, here's the thing. Pops is married. He's just testing his life. He's just making sure he's still got it. I think the day he doesn't have it, I think he's gonna pass out and die.
That'll be the day he just goes.
Yes, that's gonna be the day. He'll be the nurse, in the nurses or whatever.
Oh god, he'll be in the nursing home when it doesn't work in the nursing home.
Yep,
he'll just go, okay, and then that's it.
Yep. That's why I imagine it going down, man. But yeah, he had a real big. He was on his bed for forever. He was just chilling, because he couldn't move. His back was real fucked up, to the point where he couldn't get out of bed and shit. It was crazy. And I was like, oh well, fuck. So yeah, it was real bad. It was real bad. But he's just now, I guess last month or so, he's been back to semi-normal. And then we went golfing. Well, not golf. We went to the range. We went to the driving range.
Those are different things.
Yes, it is, but not for this one. So I've only been to a driving range where they have the mats down and they have a cover and shit, right?
Okay.
Not this one. This one is in the grass, like you're hitting off the grass and shit and dirt and all this fucking shit. So that was interesting. That was new. First of all, I haven't touched a golf club in many moons. I'm thinking 15 years or so.
Jesus.
13, 14, 15. It's been a long time. I'm not talking about putting. That's not what I'm talking about. I'm not talking about putt-putt. Putt-putt's different. Putt-putt's different. I'm just talking about swinging a club off a tee and aiming it, hitting it and shit like that. So, needless to say, so here's the thing my dad didn't know about me, because my mom and my dad have been divorced for a while, is that, and I mean a while, I mean 25 to 27 years, some shit like that. Been a while. I took golfing and tennis summer camp thing for 2 sessions of it, matter of fact, I believe. So I took golfing and tennis for 2 sessions worth. And so I learned a lot in that time, right? So I learned a lot in that time. So what I did was when I first got up there, like he could, like when I was hitting it, like he was actually, because my dad golfs all the time. Like that's what he does. Like that's all he does is golf. So I'm sitting there and I got my shit and I'm swinging off the tee and I hit the ball, like it was okay. And then he was like, "Huh, like I didn't know you could even hold the club the right way, like let alone like understand the stroke and shit like that." And I was like, "Yeah, I mean, I did learn some shit. That's some shit that never left me. It's just understanding to keep that arm straight, you know what I'm saying? Coming up and shit, like, you know what I mean? And coming down with it. All that stuff." So what was fucking me up was the lower body, right? So the lower body was fucking me up. So I had to like figure that shit out. That was really hindering me. Wasn't really the top half, it was the bottom half.
Because you can't move it. You can't move your bottom half.
Well, yes, yeah.
You can't turn your feet. It's not like swinging a bat.
Right, and
when
that's
you swing a bat, you turn your feet. Right. You can't turn your feet.
I can't turn my feet. I'm keeping my shit still. And half of it was I was kind of coming up out of my shoes, like I wasn't keeping down a lot of times either.
Yeah.
So
bad news.
So I guess I hit the ball cleanly 1 out of 5 times on the average, like cleanly, like a good stroke 1 out of 5 times. So I would for the first and this is for the first half of my like this driving range experience. Half of this time was topping the ball or hitting the dirt, right?
Uh-huh.
Like it was either one or the other. Like
you couldn't figure out the middle.
Yeah, there was no middle. I was either topping that shit or I was hitting it. So I found a rhythm. All right, I found a rhythm and I figured out what I was doing wrong within the time, which was nice because then all of a sudden like I started hitting them in a row, right? So that was nice. So at first I was like, okay, this is my issue. Like, number one, I have to stay low. Second of all, when I'm shifting my weight, like even though I'm standing still, I have to make sure I shift because even though I'm like not moving, as I'm lifting my hand up, I'm not shifting that weight from the back leg and then coming to the front leg. I'm not doing that. And then all of a sudden, as soon as I started doing that, that's when everything kind of like started clicking and connecting. And just finding how low I have to bend my legs. And then I was using his golf clubs, and he's taller than me. So I had to choke up a little bit, you know what I mean, just to kind of get that groove going and shit. So, yeah, it was nice. I was like, oh, I'm hitting the ball now. And I could tell when I hit it right because you can barely feel it. Like, you know what I mean? It's just like, oh, there it is. So it was nice. So I was thinking about, like, because he said he offered up clubs for me. So I said, hey, maybe I'll fucking, take it up and shit. Maybe I'll do that. Go in the driving range a little more and see if I can, instead of hitting it 1 out of 5, let's make it 3 out of 5 or 4 out of 5 or some shit like that where I can consistently hit it.
See, that's where Top Golf would be fun because it gives you like. Did you ever go to a Top Golf?
I've never been to a Top Golf.
See, I've been to Top Golf once in my life. And it was amazing.
Now, what's the difference between Top Golf and like a driving range? What do they do?
So a driving range is just like basically an open place where it's either you got like the mats or you just hit off the grass or whatever. You bring your tees, whatever shit, and you just whack the ball. Yeah, and it's open space.
Right,
like it's just open out there. It goes wherever the hell you want. There's no rhyme or reason. It's just for practice. Top Golf has actual like. So it's like an enclosed, or at least the one I was at, and probably most of them are like enclosed by a net and shit. But it's like still a lot of space as like a driving range, but it has specific holes out there, and there's like I'd say at least like 6 different places and like holes to hit the ball.
Okay,
and then. Like you go through certain rounds and it like highlights an area that you have to aim for to hit the ball into. So it's more like a game. It's more like a game to try to hit it in the hole and get more points.
Gotcha.
Rather than just whacking the shit out of the ball to like practice shit. Like you're not there like being like, okay, I'm going to work on my 3-wood and then I'm just going to whack the shit out of my 3-wood to like see where I could put it and all that stuff. Or like, this is like, okay, now the green one's highlighted. So you got to hit it in the green. And if you hit it in the green one, that's more points than if you hit it like down at the red one that's not highlighted or shit like that.
Gotcha.
Like it's more like a game like that. And like there's like, you have like, how in bowling you see your score. There's like a screen at every station that has your leaderboards. Like you put everybody's name in and whatever.
Well,
so it makes it more like fun and game shit. Well, like that'd be fun as fuck. Man. I think that'd be fun. I think there is one down by you, actually.
Is there?
I think the closest one to me is like that might be in Jersey, actually.
There's one in Germantown.
Is there?
By me, Maryland.
Oh fuck!
I'm not fucking.
Damn it!
Damn.
Yeah, I don't think there's any that's like super close to me.
Let me see what they got over there. Yeah, they didn't even fuck around with that. They said, no. Yeah. They got some other golf shit around you, but not that.
Right. Yeah, see, that's what I liked about Top Golf. I mean, I still get me wrong. I do enjoy golf, and I like going to the driving range just to like, practice the different, like get the feeling of my different clubs and stuff. But like, if you're there with a group of people, like top golf would be a ton of fun. If you're not looking to like improve your actual golf game, if you're just looking to whack the ball, like Top Golf is more fun.
Yeah, they don't have a lot. Like Mount Laurel, New Jersey.
Yeah, I think that might be the closest one, actually. That might be the closest one to me.
And then there's one that's coming in Baltimore coming soon. There's one in Edison, New Jersey. That's even farther away. Then there's one in Germantown. That's the one by me. Closer by me, anyway. That's still about 45 minutes away from me. But still closer than fucking Mount Laurel. But yeah, that's cool. No, that was fun. So I was thinking about like, hey, maybe I'll get better at it, and then I can go ahead and play some golf without looking like a dick. This the dude next to me was like, should I be worried? And I was like, nah, bruh.
Nope.
I mean, maybe, but
only worried if the ball goes sideways.
Yeah. No, I mean that's
like if I miss.
That used to be a thing though. Like when I first started doing, and this is years ago, I would like slice I just cut that shit. It would just like bang into like these like dividers. They had dividers and shit. Yep. So they kept doing that shit. And I was like, what the fuck? Damn. I was like, why does that keep happening? So like, it was weird. It happened a lot. And then so the instructor was like, why don't you try hitting it off the ground instead off the tee? And I was like, okay. And then as soon as it was off the ground, I was hitting the fuck out of it. So that was weird. That was like a weird experience. But yeah, this time I did not do that. This time I was either topping the shit out of the ball or like fucking hitting the ground, dirt the shit out of it. But yeah, that was fun. It was fun nevertheless. And my upper back and my arms were sore right after that. Like the next day, I mean, for like a few days, honestly, because I was like, but yeah, it was just, I'm just rusty, dusty and rusty. I gotta make it happen.
Okay.
But yeah, I came back. It was nice. It's over. I'm ready to do some other shit. Ready to go to Philly now. This coming weekend. Watch some motherfucking baseball. But I don't want to get to baseball yet. I don't want to get there. I don't want to go there yet.
Okay. All right.
Because we got some shit to talk about. So,
like what?
So Deshaun Watson. There's some new shit that came out. There's some new shit that came out.
You mean more on like his stuff or like?
Well, on the other side. So there are 21 civil suits against Deshaun. Okay? Yeah. His attorney counters with 18 different women who said he was a complete gentleman. Like during his sessions.
Now, are these 18 different women from the 21?
18 different women from the 21. So
that's a total of
37, 39, sorry. 39, yeah.
Oh, Oh, 21.
21, yeah.
21. Sorry, I thought you said 22.
Yeah, 21 and 18. So
Yeah,
39.
39.
So this is what's confusing about this for a couple reasons. And this is
I
what
mean, first of all,
bothers me.
that's a lot of women. First of all.
That's what I mean. So like you usually have a go-to chick, or at least 2 or 3, whatever. If you go to a city
or 39.
like, you know what I'm saying? Like the fact that you have that many women, like why are you going to so many different ones? Shouldn't you have a go-to one?
There's not even 39 teams.
I know. It's crazy. Like the shit
Like if the number
sense.
was 32 or 30, whatever, however many it'd be 32.
I'm saying the
right?
shit doesn't add up. God damn it. Either way, it doesn't add up. Even if it's 21 women, 18 women, whatever, 39 women, the shit doesn't add up, Deshaun.
That's a lot of different
women. What the fuck are you doing, bro? Like if you have a masseuse that's good, like I'm a creature of habit. So if and I guess some people aren't, but I think a lot of people are, like with that type of shit. Like if you have a masseuse, just like a doctor or some shit, whatever, and they do a good job, guess what? I'm gonna go back to that same shit. Just like a barber. You're not gonna go through 39 different barbers. That's insane.
I mean, if you don't like them all.
Yeah, like what the fuck? Maybe he didn't. Maybe that's why. And that's why it doesn't make any sense. It doesn't, like, how many barbers have I had in my fucking life? I probably could count them on like both hands total. My entire life, I probably had 9 different barbers.
I can count mine on one hand.
Yeah, see? You lived in the same place for a while.
Yeah, I can count mine on one hand, and one of them is me.
Exactly.
So I don't count.
There you go. Yeah, I've had myself, but I've lived in Maryland. I've lived in Jersey. I've lived in Philadelphia. All over the fucking place. So I've had probably about 9 or 10 barbers in my life. You know what I mean? So, but even still, like, that's over the course of a bajillion years. I'm old now. Deshaun is 20 fucking 5.
Yeah.
And he's had 39, I count them, 39 masseuses? What? Why? Even if you go to a place and, no, fuck that. You like a particular spot, there's probably like 3 or 4 masseuses per spot. You know, like, I'm just doing math in my head. And like most of these people are from Houston. It's not like they're all over the place. The majority are from Houston, the Houston area. So I'm sitting here confused, Deshaun.
Yes, that definitely doesn't make sense.
No, I know. Now I'm confused because either this shit doesn't make sense. None of this adds up at all. One way or the other doesn't add up. Like I'm confused by a couple things. One is that the attorney that is suing Deshaun with all these ladies is not going to the police with his evidence. I'm concerned with that. Yeah. He said the claim would be taken to other investigative authorities, which is interesting to me. Only because, like, wouldn't the women want him to be in trouble with the law? Like the police? To go through some sort of trial? I would, if I were the ladies. But for some reason, this guy is not doing that with these suits. He's going to take it to other avenues.
So they can get guaranteed payouts.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I'm assuming that's the thought. Is like, again, I think we said this last time we talked about this, but you know, out of the how many that have come forward with it, how many of them have legitimate claims versus, you know, some who are just trying to like be like, well, you know, he might have said this bad thing to me. It's like, well, that's not really enough to get you a lawsuit or like, you know, anything like that. So I'm just wondering if that dude's like, okay, if it were to go to court, most of these would be thrown out. So let's just see what money we can get.
Right.
Because he's like, if I lose, I don't get as much money, but if I get a settlement, I get more money that way than if I lose. That's just my thought of if that's why this guy's doing that,
right.
is because he thinks that, like, okay, I'll probably lose a lot of these.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
I might win a couple, but I might lose more than I win. Whereas if I can take them all in there, and get settlements, I'll come out probably on the plus side of things.
Yeah, it's about the cash. I mean, to be honest with you, like, I was looking at some of this shit, like some of these, claims,
mm-hmm.
And they're not strong. Like, you know what I mean? He's like, there was some shit like he intentionally exposed himself on the masseuse table. How are you gonna prove that? Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know what I mean? He turns over and his dick is showing or some shit like that on the masseuse table.
Mm-hmm.
Like, that's hard to prove. Like, it just is.
I mean, legit, unless you have footage.
Yeah, I mean, that's
of him ripping the towel away.
Yeah, it like,
you know what I mean, like.
And then the one that's like forced him to give him a blowjob, like that's again, like these are weird things. Like, I would come back with like the lawyer would be like, how do you force somebody to give somebody a blowjob?
Yeah,
like those sort of things.
Because then you get into the semantics of, well, what is considered force by law versus
right.
Because and we talked about this last time too. Is like there's different kinds of force. There's physical force, but
maybe
yes. There's because again, there's like the force of him being the star athlete,
right?
You know what I mean? So like, just in general, celebrities have like that extra level of power over pretty much everything, the law and all this other shit. So when that person says they felt like they were forced, it might not be physically, but it might be because this person has so much power that, like, if you don't do it, then, he'll either like not give you more money or like not, come back and spend money at your establishment or tell other people not to go there. And, and people believe him and like that kind of shit. So, there's like different verbiages of the word forced, but then when you go into like a court, there's none of that wiggle room in there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know how you would be able to justify it in a court of law that way. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So like, that's going to be a tough fight, even if like, and I'm not trying to invalidate how that person felt, because they could have felt that way. But when you go into a court of law like that, it's not a whole, you can't have that gray area. Or if there is too much gray area, they'll just be like, nah, we can't do anything about that.
Yeah. I mean, I think regardless of how this shakes out, Deshaun needs some help.
Oh yeah.
39?
Yeah.
Women that give him massage?
I mean, he could be like one of the like sex addict kind of things.
I think he might
you know
be,
what I mean?
I mean, that's just a lot of women to give you a massage. Like, anything, just creatures of habit. Like, even if you wanted to go to a bajillion restaurants, like, it's hard to go to 39 different ones. Like, it's just like I just think that's very tough to do. Like,
either that or he kept burning the bridges at every one.
That's what I think.
Like if they were like, if he like did that shit and they were like, no, he'd be like, okay, I'll go somewhere else.
Yeah.
And then
I feel like this
that could be it. That could be it.
I don't know, man. Like, it just does not look good. Like, either way.
Oh no. All of this is not a good
This is not good. Even if the 18 women did come out and say he's professional, like, maybe he wasn't into you or some shit. Maybe there's a thing. I don't know.
There's more than one person working at the same place. You know what I mean? Like, it's not always like, I know there are some places that only have one person working.
It's about 3 or 4.
But I'm saying like more of the like maybe chain establishments or places that have been there longer have multiple people.
Sure.
So like he could have gone there one time And this one person had a great experience with him, and it was all cool, and they were cool with it, whatever. And then he goes back, gets another person at the same place, and that person was not cool with it. So then he's like, oh shit, I can't come back here again, because if I get this person, it's not gonna be good. So I gotta go to this next place.
How many massage places can there possibly be in the Houston area?
Well, I will tell you at least 39. I don't need Google for that.
Oh, fuck. Oh, no. It's a fucking mess. Oh, shit. So, we're going to keep you updated for that, man. It's just, again, it's an ongoing thing. Like, when I saw the 18 more women, I was like, how many women has he had?
I know.
Bro.
They're trying to get it to a 1-to-1 ratio, like good to bad.
Oh, God.
I think they just tried to get that to make it more like his touchdown to interception ratio.
Oh, shit. Shit, if it's that, is it like 30-4 or some shit like that? What are you fucking?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's not as good. This is much worse.
Oh no,
that's why they're trying to get it closer.
This is some Jameis Winston shit right here. That's where he's at right now.
Well, that's what I was saying. He had the 21 interceptions, so they're trying to like pad the stats.
21
they only got 18. They only got 18 so far.
18 touchdowns, 21. No, yeah.
That's what I'm saying. You got 18 touchdowns, 21 interceptions.
Yeah, you got
that's not a good ratio at this point.
On the field, MVP. Off the field, you're about to be benched, about to be out the league, bro. That's where you're at right now. That ratio needs to change. You need to be more like Aaron Rodgers, bro. You need to get that Aaron Rodgers life in. Less Jameis Winston. Damn, that's ridiculous. So while I was at Hooters, I mentioned this Hooters thing. Literally, while I was at Hooters, the Dolphins making crazy ass trades with the Niners and the Eagles, and this is some clever ass shit. Like, so they traded their number 3 pick to the Niners. Okay, for a first round pick in 2022 and 2023, and a 3rd round pick in the 2022 draft. So two first rounders and a 3rd rounder, and another number 1 pick, because they just traded their pick just to move back a touch. So that's what the Niners gave up. Okay, they gave up 2 first rounders the next 2 years and a 3rd round pick. Obviously, San Francisco is going to pick a quarterback. That's no doubt.
Yeah,
you're not moving up to number 3 and you're not picking a quarterback. It's not going to happen. So that's that. So San Francisco's picking a quarterback. Then, like after this, no. You don't trade that much shit unless it's a quarterback. Like, you don't.
But they still got Jimmy there. And they're saying they're not going to trade him.
Yeah, no, maybe not. They might not. They don't need to trade him right now. They're getting a draft pick. Draft pick's going to be good for about 3-4 years without having to actually pay him. By the time, Jimmy's going to be long gone. Backing up somebody or playing for the Jaguars. No. I mean, they'll keep him. He's going to be a good backup. And a good person to learn under. But it depends on who they pick. That motherfucker's starting. Whoever that is. Now, if they feel like, hey, we can just go ride with Jimmy for another year, then they might. But they're trading up third pick. They're drafting a quarterback. That it would be stupid to do anything else. Like, it just would.
I wouldn't put it past them.
No, they've been drafting well these days. They've been killing it. So I can't imagine. I can't imagine them fucking around with that.
But then why would but I just don't understand why they would come out then and say that Jimmy's their guy. Well, when they clearly traded up to.
Well, Jimmy, they're saying, hey, Jimmy's gonna be the dude until he's not the dude. You know what I mean? Jimmy's injury prone.
They said he's here to stay. Literally the words from the 49ers.
He's
here to stay.
This year he's here to stay, right?
Here to stay. Here to stay.
Yeah, he'll stay, but he's gonna get hurt. He's like Wentz, kind of. He gets hurt every year. He gonna get picked up. Somebody's starting at some point. Somebody else is gonna start at some point this year because Jimmy gonna get hurt. He always does. But yeah, they're gonna pick. Nobody else is good enough, like as far as position wise, for them to pick up anybody else. It's just not possible. To move up that far from 12 to 3, it's too far. It's too far. They gots to do it. But right after that, Dolphins. So they went from 3 to 12, but then they traded back up. They traded back up to get the 6th pick from the Eagles. So the Eagles had the 6th pick. They went back to 12. So they traded back up, which makes things interesting for the Dolphins because now the Dolphins didn't return after turned the number 12 pick, a 4th round pick, and a 2022 1st round pick for a number 6 pick and a 5th pick, right? All these things. So 5th round pick, 4th round pick, and a 1st round pick next year for the Eagles pick. And they still got another 1st rounder to fuck around with for 2022. So like they still got an extra 1st rounder in their pocket because they didn't have to move up as far from 12 to 6 to get what they needed to get. So now they can do anything with that. They can pick a quarterback. They can get there's a tight end out there that's nasty. There's that wide receiver that's nasty. There's a couple of them actually. A couple wide receivers. So I mean, there's a couple of those guys, and I think there's an offensive lineman in there somewhere.
Yeah, but they still need a quarterback.
Stop it. They might ride or die with him.
That's why I said they still need a quarterback.
They gonna ride or die with him. They riding and dying with him, man. I don't think they're gonna pick a quarterback. I would pick a quarterback in this draft.
That's fine, but I'm saying they need a quarterback.
I know. I don't believe in him at all.
No,
I think it may be whatever it is, the injuries, whatever the issue was, like the college shit fucked him up. I'm sure he was great at one point, but I think those injuries slowed him down tremendously, and I think he's a shell of his former self, even from just college. And it's not anything of what he did. It's literally he's injury prone. Like he's just an injury prone player. And I just don't think he has. I don't think he has what it takes to hold up in the NFL. Personally, I don't think he has what it takes to hold up. But I think the Dolphins made some good moves here to get some picks for the future as well for them. Now the Eagles. It's interesting that they moved back. Maybe they're going to pick themselves a wide receiver. Maybe they're going to stick with Jalen Hurts for this one more year.
I think they will.
And I think they will
too.
Point. Because they didn't give him a fair shake. So they're
going
to give him
I mean, they also have the most elite backup you could ever have.
Who's that now?
Joe Flacco.
Oh, that's right. They got Flacco in the back. Now I want to hate on Flacco, but I can't. He actually played. He didn't play too bad with the Jets. When he came in for the Jets last year, he didn't play bad.
No,
he really didn't. He didn't play that bad. So yeah, I'm surprised. I was like, Flacco, look at Flacco going. He said, "You know what? I'm going somewhere where I think I can start." That's what he said. That's what he said in his head. He's like, "I'm going somewhere where I think I can start," and he might be able to start. They're two entirely different quarterbacks, so like it's possible. Like if Jalen Hurts struggles. And then he comes in, like he might hang on to that job. I don't know how it works. I don't know how they're gonna do it. They're gonna show it in camp though. We'll know that in camp. And also, on top of that shit, 17 games now. 17 games for this year for the NFL. Mm-hmm. They're taking away a preseason game, gaining in regular season game. How do you feel about that shit?
Right. I mean, I just like, okay. I don't know. I feel like we've seen what happens when dudes don't get preseason action.
Yeah. Well, I think the preseason action, they never play the 4th game. Nobody plays the 4th game. Like that matters.
Yeah.
So,
but I mean, even so, like even if they get their starters in there for, like,
I think
now
starters should play every game, like in the especially in the
if
preseason.
if that's what they're doing, if they're doing what, two games, right?
They're doing 3.
Oh, they're doing 3.
Yeah,
See, even still, I feel like they're still going to sit. They're going to sit them for like a game and a half.
it just depends. It depends on who the quarterback is. Some quarterbacks can handle that. Some cannot. You know who can't. We know who can't. We know Mitch Trubisky cannot. We can't handle that.
Yeah.
So, I think it would behoove the starters to play almost like a full third game before, like the third game, play 3/4 of that game like they normally do. They usually play about a half or 3/4 of that game, and then the second game play about, I don't know, a quarter or a half, and then the other game, and make sure, I would say the first game at all, let the fucking rookies play and all these other motherfuckers, and you can make big cuts after that. Like, just get the first game, let those boys play the whole shit. I would do the opposite of how it's usually done. Like, I would
put your regulars in the first game.
Yeah.
And then if somebody does get hurt, it gives them 2 weeks to.
Yeah. Because I would do it opposite, because it's a goddamn mess. But what is your extra game? Do you know? Mine's the Jaguars.
I don't know. I'll be honest. I did not look at what my extra game is.
We are playing the Jags.
So you got an extra bye week.
Maybe not. Maybe Trevor Lawrence is the Trizuth.
That's assuming they pick him.
Oh, will you stop? They're picking that motherfucker.
I'm still not convinced.
I'm convinced.
Did you see Justin Fields?
So?
Did you see him?
Can he read the defense?
Did you see? Oh, can Trevor Lawrence? Do we know this?
Nobody knows anything.
Do we know this?
Nobody knows.
You're always going based off combine shit.
Fuck that combine shit. That shit don't even mean a goddamn thing.
No, it doesn't. But did you see Justin Fields?
That combine shit don't mean a thing. I mean, it looked nasty as hell, but I'm like, bro, can you read a defense? That's all I want to know. If you can read a defense, can you anticipate throws?
No, I mean, I agree.
Bitch, we in. If we can do it,
I agree
in.
with you. I agree. I just
that's what I want to see. I want to see like them run plays and shit, and then like have. That's what I want the real combine to be. Motherfuckers like running at you and shit, and then you have to make a decision while people are covering you. Like run plays.
But they don't. Yeah, but they don't do that.
I know.
They don't do that.
That's what I want.
Okay, so who would be my extra game? I'm trying to look. It's not okay. So we get. Oh, that's right. We play you in Atlanta.
Yep. When is that? Oh, they don't have it out yet.
They don't have the dates. They
Bro,
just have the opponents.
I'm just letting you know. I'm probably gonna go to that game, dude.
Cowboys, I think, is our extra game.
Because it's the NFC East, right? And you don't have NFC East on the rest of your squads.
Yeah, we don't have any other NFC East.
Okay. Yeah.
Teams.
So then, yeah, that's it. Cowboys.
Or no? Well, no. Wait, no, it'd be Cowboy.
Yep.
Yeah, I think Cowboys is our extra game.
Okay.
Because we got you guys, we got NFC South.
Yep. And you got the AFC, whatever your AFC teams is.
Yeah, and it's AFC.
Yeah, it's gonna be the NFC. It's gonna be whatever you fall. Yeah, it's gonna be that extra NFC team, and that's gonna be boom.
Yeah, because then we have the AFC. Then we have the AFC South.
Yep. There you go. So you're playing the Colts and shit.
Yeah, Colts, Jaguars, Titans. Maybe it's Chargers.
No.
Maybe Chargers are the extra one.
No.
Hold on. Hold up. Wait a minute. That's what I'm looking at. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna go.
No, it's not the Chargers. No. You play whatever you ended up at as. No, all the AFC teams are taken care of. The NFC team that's by itself, that's the team that you would play.
So the NFC team.
Yes,
it's
the
itself.
NFC by itself. Yep, because all the other teams are taken care of.
How do we get the? Oh, that's you know what? That makes sense.
You ended up in the same.
I forgot. I didn't realize the Browns ended up third.
Yep.
I thought they finished ahead of the Steelers. Maybe I guess not.
No, not.
I know they played the Steelers.
Yeah, not in the regular season. They didn't.
That's why we're getting the Browns.
Yep.
Okay, that's what confused me.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then it would be. So then it would be the Cowboys.
Yep. That's your
That's
extra.
That's our extra.
There you go.
Yeah, because yeah, because I mean Colts, Texans, Titans, Jaguars. That's that division.
Yeah, it's whatever the anomaly AFC team is. That's what I had to figure out. Mine's the Jaguars. I had to figure out like what's the anomaly because I was like that's not part of it.
Yeah, Cowboys. Cowboys is ours, but we get the Cowboys at home.
That's good.
It's better, I guess.
I mean, whatever.
I'm just wondering do you think they have it so that all teams have 9 home games and 8 away games?
I don't know what the fuck they're doing.
Because now that it's an uneven number, it can't be 8 and 8.
No. It is definitely 9-8. So are we home for them or no?
Because I'm looking at what we have here. We have 9 home games and 8 away games.
Right.
That's why I'm wondering if the scheduling committee had to do that for every single team. Maybe. Because I feel like that could be an unfair advantage.
We'll see.
For some teams.
No, it can't be. No.
I mean, I don't think it can be done.
No, it can't be.
Unless they scramble. Well, because you do have the bye week shit in there too.
Yeah.
So like that does help because it's still just 1 bye week. It's not like 2 bye weeks, right?
No, it's still 1 bye week.
Yeah. So so 18 weeks maybe that helps.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I still feel like it'd be tremendously hard. So I feel like that could be something that's not exactly the most fair, especially if you are a team that plays better at home or has a better home field advantage type deal than, just a really good team that doesn't matter where they play, just beat the shit out of everybody.
5, 6, 7, 8. We have 8 home games, and then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Wait, they didn't add that. They didn't fucking do that.
Because the screen I'm looking at here is on Patriots.com, and it has home, and then it just has the 9 teams, and then it has away, and it has the 8 teams.
Why did it do that? Why is that weird? All right. Fuck.
That's what mine says.
Oh, here we go. This is from 2020, bitch.
I know, but you click on it, and
I
it'll
got
go.
2021. Okay, there we
go. It'll do it. It'll do it.
Oh, you dick.
Oh, see, yours doesn't look like what mine did.
No, mine looks different.
Mm-hmm.
Bye.
Yeah, yours doesn't. Oh, yuck. Mm-mm.
Let me go.
Oh no, here we go. Home. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Potential 17th game. It doesn't say.
I know. What kind of dick
That's
shit
fucking
is
funny. Then how do you know? How do you know what your?
No, it's here. It's just stupid. Let me go to Falcons.com on my fucking app.
Well, that's what I'm on AtlantaFalcons.com, and it says 20. It says 2021 schedule opponents officially set.
I know. Why is it so late? They haven't updated this.
But it says here are the 16 opponents we know.
They didn't update their shit. I gotta go to the fucking bullshit here.
Full crossover, 1 game crossover, NFC. So it would be somebody from the AFC South.
Here, the Falcons. There we go. I have 9 away games, 8 home games. So they're not even.
So there you go. So I'm wondering if where did you guys end up finishing?
We were last, I think.
Okay, then I feel like they should have done it where the 3rd and 4th place teams were the ones that get the 9 home games.
I'm assuming they're just going to switch it every year. That's what I'm assuming. They're just going to switch it every year.
That's a lot of shit, though.
Like they're just going to if I have 9, then next year we're going to have 9.
And then next year you'll have 9 home games.
I mean that's
the fairest solution.
That is the fairest solution. That's the only thing I can think of. Otherwise,
but at the same time, it's still
yeah,
still kind of shitty.
'Tis shitty. Well, we have some shit to look forward to there. The draft is coming up. I feel indifferent about it. I always like football, but I feel indifferent about the extra game, especially if it's gonna be the Jaguars. Don't give a fuck.
Especially too if they're gonna try and do shit in like London and shit like that. Still too like London.
I don't think they're doing it this year.
You know what I remember? Well, I'm just saying like, because then you take another game away from whoever.
Well, it'd have to be that away game. Whatever that, whoever has that advantage has to go there. Right?
Yeah. Because I can't imagine they're just abandoning that whole thing. No, they might not do it this year still because of COVID.
Right. I'm assuming whoever has that ninth
future
game.
Years.
Yeah. Whoever has that ninth game has to go up there to play that.
I just also don't understand why you're trying to do the 17th game this year. Like, you're just giving yourself another game to get fucked to hell with this shit.
I don't know.
I'm hoping by the time football season starts, a majority of this shit, like, isn't affected because of, like, mass vaccinations and stuff like that. Yeah. But at the same time, I don't think we're going to be totally out of the woods with it.
Right.
You know what I mean? So, like, it's still going to be a problem.
No, for sure.
So I don't know why you're trying to change shit now. Like, wait till this is way less of a problem.
Right.
I don't know. That was just my thought. It's like, why try to do this right now?
I don't know. I have no clue. Well, that's what's happening there. And then tomorrow, or today, when you're listening to this, baseball season will have begun. It is opening day for a baseball.
And a full season.
A full-ass season.
Hypothetically. Full season.
A full-ass season. I'm interested in how this goes for multiple reasons. Apparently, Nationals already got COVID before the season even starts. They got five people in their shit that has fucking COVID right now. Yep. Already. Yep. Right day before. These fuckers are fucking up. I can't handle it.
Just don't get it to John Lester.
But what I want to do is kind of go through like some of these lineups for each team.
We're going depth charts.
Yeah. I got it down. I got it here. Do you want me to give it to you real quick?
What are you giving me?
I'm giving you some shit.
Depends on what you're giving me.
I don't know. I'm giving you some shit. I'm going to put it in the chat.
Oh. Put it in the chat on me.
Put it in the chat. Boop.
Put it down on me. Put it down on me. Oh, you've given me this link.
Linky link.
The project. Okay, I see.
Yeah, this was just updated, so should be pretty accurate on how it's gonna go down. So, the Blue Jays.
I'm gonna compare it.
We got
to
Baby Biggio.
What's listed.
Baby Biggio, Baby Bichette, Baby Guerrero. Mm-hmm. Lots of juniors.
Mm-hmm.
Grichuk. This rotation is interesting.
It looks, a lot of you got.
But Ryu is gonna backtrack. He's gonna come back to earth, I think.
Well, what did he actually do last year?
He was balling. Oh, maybe not last year. Was it last year or was it the year before last?
I think it was the year before last.
I don't know what he did last year.
He was balling.
I don't even know if he played last year.
Well, because last year was his first year in Toronto.
Was it?
Wasn't it? I'm pretty sure.
Bro, I don't know what he did then.
I'm pretty sure.
This is why.
I think he only. Yeah, dude started 2 games.
Yeah. No, that shit didn't even count. No, he started 5
technically,
games.
Huh?
He started 5 games.
In 2020?
Yeah.
No, that's 2019.
No.
Mm-hmm.
No, 2020. He was 5-2.
What am I looking at?
I have no idea.
I'm on the MLB.com page for Hyunjin Ryu.
I'm on Baseball References.
Well, why would
I don't know.
Major League Baseball fuck this up?
I don't know. But he was 5-2 with a 2.69 ERA.
I'm looking at career stats. I mean, they got this all fucked up. Oh, I get it. I got it. Here we go. I got it. I figured it out.
Got it.
It defaulted to spring training.
Got him.
Yeah, here we go. 5-2, 12 games.
Yeah, to start 12 games, 2.69 ERA. So I mean, that was solid. That's a solid game. That's a solid year.
Yeah.
He's 33. Jesus Christ. That's crazy. Steven Matz, I'm still not sure about. Tanner Roark, we know who he is. Ross Stripling, I'm not sure about.
He did well with the Dodgers.
He did.
He just wasn't like, a main rotation guy, but he was a good filler.
Yeah.
For them when like Kershaw was out with his back or
right. So I'm just not like
something like that.
And then I don't know this guy TJ Zook at all.
Pushmanzada?
6'7".
No.
Jesus, 245. But yeah, I don't know this cat at all. I don't know what he represents. So he's up in the air, but apparently he's probably going to make the roster. So that's him.
That's the projected starter, right?
Yeah, but this was just updated like yesterday. And then not even yesterday. And then Jordan Romano.
Okay.
As a closer. I don't know him very well.
Well, I'm gonna look on actual MLB.com, see if that shit
This is
different.
MLB.com.
No, but this is a projection. These are said let's predict.
Oh well, they're not going to show their opening day rosters until the day, like tomorrow. This is as clean as it gets.
But I'm saying like how they have like the charts on the field thing.
Yeah.
Although I'm not seeing that. Why don't they have them on the field anymore?
Because it's not time yet. They don't know.
No, but they do that anyway. Even before the season starts, they have the little field thing. Like I can't find the little field thing.
I don't know what the fuck that is.
They don't have it.
I don't know.
Because I just did the depth chart option.
So
it just says depth charts, and then I'm clicking on all the teams, but they're not on the field. It just says the names.
So here's the issue with the Orioles. Okay? We know Trey Mancini. I'm glad he's back. He's not dead. That's good. Because I was concerned that motherfucker died.
Why?
Because he was really sick. But he's alive.
Well, okay.
And then, this is what concerns me. Matt Harvey.
Their rotation.
The rotation is so fucking bad. How do they do this every year?
I mean...
How do they do this every year?
When
Why
they have
do they throw shit out here?
Like, literally nobody wants to pitch there.
I mean...
Ever.
Can you get a dude that's worth something?
No, because they can't pay him.
This is what you fuck around with?
They can't pay him.
Can you draft? Fuck.
No. Well, what happened to Dylan Bundy?
He's gone.
He gone.
He's with somebody else entirely. I can't remember
what happened. Well, what happened to Jeremy Guthrie?
Shit.
What happened to Sidney Paulson?
Oh, goddamn Paulson. He said, oh, Paulson. He said, what happened to Sidney Paulson?
Sidney Paulson. Sidney Paulson.
Oh, how I love Paulson. Oh, God. No.
I mean, but like even Ubaldo Jimenez goes to the Orioles and like can't remember how to pitch. Like literally whenever you go to Baltimore to pitch, it's just not good.
Damn. Like, I have no words for that. Because honestly, like, I saw John Means. I said, number one in the rotation? Even if you did believe that. And then you have Matt Harvey, who's like, Matt Harvey. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not the same. When we think of Matt Harvey, we're not talking about Mets Matt Harvey when he's fucking killing it.
Not when he was the Dark Knight for a year.
Yeah.
And that was it. Like, that's all he was.
And who the fuck is Bruce Zimmerman? Bruh. Who the fuck is that?
I think it's Jordan Zimmerman, but with a mustache.
I said, Zimmerman is around? No, fucking Bruce Zimmerman. I said, who the fuck are you?
not Jordan Zimmerman, former Nationals and
Right.
Tigers pitcher,
Right.
but Bruce Zimmerman,
Just fuck,
which is just him with a beard. That's
seriously, fuck. Like, I have no idea what just happened. Oh, Dylan Bunny's on the Los Angeles Angels of Anaheim. I drafted him in my fantasy draft.
Oh my god! I gotta show you my shit ass auto draft.
Oh shit!
Oh, it's so bad.
I bet it is.
It's so bad.
My
number one pitcher.
Yeah.
Take a guess who my number one pitcher is.
Who?
Just take a guess,
bro.
Just take a guess.
Drew Smiley.
Oh no, it's not that big.
Okay.
No. Although I did trade, I am trading my number one pitcher. But
who you have?
Luis Castillo.
Oh my.
But he was like the number one.
Damn.
Yeah, it's ugly. It's an ugly thing.
Well then.
Anyway.
Yeah. Well, fuck.
Yeah, so Orioles are going to be.
Yeah, they're going to be shit-tastic again.
Yeah, they're going to be bad again this year.
That's what goes without saying. It has nothing to do with because all these motherfuckers could.
Although they have about two. They have about 2/9 of the former Phillies roster.
Yeah, they're working.
They got Freddie Galvis, Michael Franco.
Yeah, they got this motherfucker can play though. Right here, this dude Austin Hayes, he can hit.
Mm-hmm.
He's a real deal. And so is Mancini. He's a good player.
Well, you know who's also lurking on the DL or the IL? Excuse me.
Who?
Crush Davis.
Oh shit. He's still not gone?
No, he still exists.
Oh my god.
He is on the 60-day IL.
Forever. They're just gonna keep his ass there forever.
Yeah, I think it's broken career.
Jesus.
Is what he's on there for.
Wow.
No, back strain. That's what he's on there for, actually.
Now these Rays looking, rayish. Right?
They always do.
They always look rayish. And guess what? They're going to be up in the motherfucking end. And we already know this. So we can move on.
I just think it's interesting that they have now brought back Chris Archer.
Yes, he's back now.
He's back with them.
Yes.
But he's not like their big-time starter.
No, he's not.
Like he was when he once was there.
He was humble.
But I think, but that rotation is very interesting because those are names.
Yes, they are.
Like Rich Hill, if he's not dead,
if he's not hurt, yes,
he's solid.
He's a good pitcher.
Michael Wacha is also pretty solid
right?
if he stays healthy.
Yep. Waka.
And Glasnow is a stud.
Uh-huh.
I didn't realize Glasnow was 6'8". Holy Jesus.
Yeah, he a big bitch.
I did not know he was that big.
He a big bitch. Ryan Yarbrough. He been all right?
Well, he started out as an opener, didn't he?
I think
he wasn't initially a starter, but then all of a sudden he's like worked his way into starting.
I believe so. I believe you're correct. So we'll see. I mean, and they like to do the opener shit anyway, so like he might still be in that fucking role. I don't know. It's hard. I would never draft anybody from that fucking rotation except for probably Tyler Glasnow.
Yeah, I was gonna say Glasnow. I definitely would.
Yeah, everybody except him, I would do.
I just have to look at that. This lineup is not terrible though.
No, it's not a bad lineup.
Like it's not terrible.
Not at all.
So they might be okay.
So, the Red Sox picked up Kike. Was he there last year?
No.
Okay. Kike is no joke. He can play.
Well, they're like throwing him right into it too.
Oh yeah.
Like they're just saying it's like he's been a spot guy for the Dodgers for the last I don't know how many years.
Right, because they're fucking deep as fuck.
Yeah, but now they're like Red Sox bring him in. And they're like, yeah, not only are you gonna play second, but you're also leading off.
Yeah,
like they're just like, we'll give you the whole world.
They got a strong first 5 or 6 hitters, maybe first 5, and then it kind of falls off.
Yeah, I mean, once you get to Hunter Renfroe,
right,
then you're like,
Yeah.
And it's like, eesh.
Yeah. And
Although I don't hate that Franchi Cordero. It's just he like from what I've seen of him, he's like sort of like a hit or miss.
Sure.
Like I'm trying to think of who's a good comparison to that. Almost like that Miguel Sano was to start his career.
Yep. Yeah, he was mashing and not doing else.
Yeah.
Shit else. But you never know how it'll shake out with him.
Right.
So yeah.
But they're going to be missing Chris Sale again for a while.
Sale is forever gone. That's a fucking terrible pickup for them. But look at this fucking lineup. I like this rotation.
I mean, I don't know how you could predict that, though.
Like, look at this rotation, though, bro. Like, I cannot fuck with this rotation, bro. I can't.
Yeah, I mean, it's not good.
I can't.
Like, I mean, even adding Chris Sale to that healthy is still not good.
No. I can't fuck with it. But
although where's I don't see on so on your list,
yeah,
I don't see Eduardo Rodriguez, who is actually their best starter.
Yeah, I don't know where he is. Is he hurt?
Not that I'm aware of. But he's on the actual depth chart.
Rodriguez, are you dead, Eduardo Rodriguez?
I don't think so. Yeah, because he was hurt last season.
MLB rumors.
He was hurt last season, but I don't think he's hurt this season.
Yeah. He's going to start the season on IL.
What?
Yeah.
Where?
Is this from last? No, this is from, yeah.
Doesn't
expected
say
to
that.
place left-hander Eduardo Rodriguez on the injured list to start the 2021 season.
I don't see that on MLB.
No, that's not
.com. Feels strong in bullpen session. Oh, shit. No, now I see it here.
Yeah.
I went to the news.
But he'll be there. They're just taking precautions with him.
Dealing with dead arm.
Yeah. That's right. That's what I heard. Dead arm.
That dead arm. That damn dead arm.
Mm-hmm.
That goddamn dead arm.
And then they got Ottavino.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he's pretty solid.
Yeah.
I like Ottavino.
Yeah.
But other than that,
did you guys have Ottavino or no?
We did. We did have Ottavino.
I thought
he was pretty solid.
Yeah. I thought I was tripping on that, but yeah.
He wasn't what he was cracked up to be, but he was a good enough arm because we didn't need him to be like the high leverage guy.
And then here comes this shit you guys picked up all this bullshit today. Like, what the fuck? You guys got some motherfuckers here.
Yeah.
Now,
we do.
Motherfuckers
I'm just glad we brought my boy back. I'm glad we brought DJ back.
Oh yeah, you need him, DJ. Man. That motherfucker that does nothing but hit.
Needing some DJ.
All he does is hit. That's it.
No matter what.
That's it. I mean,
I tell you, and I tell you what, I don't hate this rotation either.
No, that 1-2 looking pretty tough. As long as Corey Kluber's still Corey Kluber, you know what I'm saying?
He doesn't even have to be like Corey Kluber.
Right. But I mean, it would be nice if he was fucking Corey Kluber.
Absolutely. It'd be real nice.
Like, nice.
Yeah, it'd be real nice. And I like Talion at the back end. I like Jameson Talion at the back end.
Yeah.
I mean, and then we still got Severino sitting in the wings.
Wind beneath their wings.
Mm-hmm.
Did you ever know that?
I mean, as much as I love the guy, though, I'm still confused by this.
What's that?
But maybe we got him for DH purposes. But Jay Bruce, like I love Jay Bruce. Don't get me wrong.
Fuck Jay Bruce, dude.
Don't you say that about the good goddamn player of Jay Bruce.
I like Jay enough, but like, goddamn.
Well, don't you?
Goddamn.
Don't you disparage Jay Bruce? God damn it. It's a wonderful human being.
But I mean, but besides Jay, I mean, this is a nice little thing you got going on. And Sanchez, I don't know what the fuck's going on with him.
Listen,
I don't know why you're drafting Clint Frazier ninth, but I mean, fuck it, like whatever.
Well, because he's not going to stay there. He won't stay there. I guarantee you. Between injuries, which I know are coming.
Yeah.
Because like Aaron Hicks is good for a small injury.
For sure, he's gonna
like Aaron Hicks is good for one. I'm sure. I mean, Judge is already day to day with some kind of illness.
Jesus.
So like,
John Carlos could go at any time.
Yeah, there's going to be an injury, but also I think just getting him in the starting lineup is step one. Like, at least now we're getting him playing time. That's a big step forward.
Yeah.
If that's what we're rolling out there, even if he's ninth, like he's getting in the lineup.
Yeah.
So I don't hate that, but I'm pretty sure he will not stay there. He'll probably move up there because I'm willing to bet like Gio will probably move down.
If you let the fucking Tampa Bay Rays win the division, I'm gonna punch you in the face. With this fucking squad, I'm gonna punch you right in the face.
No, I mean looking at the entire AL East right now, there should be no reason. There should be no reason, barring like catastrophic injuries or COVID for the whole season.
Yeah.
There should be no reason. Should be no reason we win the division.
Yeah.
I mean, there should be no reason we don't win the division.
I'm gonna skip all of this AL Central because none of these guys are fucking winning this goddamn shit. So you
mean World Series?
Yeah,
wise,
I'm skipping all that.
But you can't skip over Shane Bieber.
I mean,
Cy Young winner.
I like Shane Bieber,
but they got nothing else.
Yeah, that's it.
Especially because they traded everybody away.
I know they fucking did.
They just said Francisco, bye.
They did.
Carlos Correa, bye.
Royals aren't looking too bad.
I'm curious to see how some of these. Well, that's what I'm saying. I'm curious to see how these starters shake out. Like the two dudes. We know what Mike Minor does.
Yep.
We kind of know what Danny Duffy does.
Yep.
But the fact they're putting Brad Keller up there first.
Yeah.
And then they got the dude Brady Singer. I'm intrigued. I'm intrigued by it.
Maybe he had a hell of a spring.
Well, I mean, if I remember correctly, it was I think Keller had a decent year last year.
Mm-hmm.
And so I think that's why they gave him the nod. But, this lineup is not terrible for the Royals.
It's not.
I mean, Merrifield, Benintendi is not – I mean, he's no joke.
Yeah, no, the first 4 or 5, I mean, not bad.
I mean, if Soler – stays where he was last year.
Right.
I mean, Soler's
he was balling
coming on.
Yeah. You're right.
And if Salvador comes back to what he's done, I mean, it's not a bad lineup. I mean, especially when you look at most of the dumpster fire that is the AL Central.
Right.
That could be enough to contend.
I mean, I agree.
Because then you take a look at the Tigers, and I threw up. But they got your boy. They got your boy as the number 2 starter, though.
Oh yeah. That's this is not a good. This is not a good.
Hey, Ron.
This is not a good Tigers team.
Hey, he was your former ace, so I don't want to hear it.
This is not a good Tigers team. This is all bad.
Yeah. No, it's not great. It's not great.
It's not good.
No, I mean the fact you're still hitting Miguel Cabrera cleanup.
Yeah, that's not good.
When he should be cleaning up his career at this point.
Yeah. I'm not about that life.
Yikes. The only one I'm interested on this, actually there's 2 dudes that I do think are solid players on this squad.
Who?
Nomar Mazara, I like him.
Uh-huh.
Mazara, sorry. I always say Maraza, but I flip it around. Mazara.
Yeah.
Nomar, I like him. And I'm also interested in the other outfielder, Victor Reyes.
Okay.
I'm interested in this kid.
Okay.
I've heard solid things about him.
All right.
I don't know how to play, but I've heard good prospecty things about him.
Twins looking solid. They should win this.
They should
win this division here pretty soundly, I think.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean,
based off of paper.
Right. I mean, if Maeda pitches like he did.
Yeah.
Jose Barrios.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was studly. If Michael Pineda can actually pitch for once,
right, without some bullshit, you know how it is.
Any kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Shoemaker's a solid hand, he's there, and Jay Happ's another solid hand.
Yeah, he's solid. He's there to be the 5th starter in any place.
Yeah, he's just a solid guy to have that
Right.
He's not necessarily going to win you the game, but he's not necessarily going to lose you the game.
Right.
It's up for the lineup to kind of make or break it.
Now, no offense to my White Sox, we're gonna skip all that real quick. Even though I like their little squad, the squad is decent.
Yeah,
Hey, it's a decent squad. It is.
Yeah, but it can be skipped for now.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
I need to see more of it.
I'm interested in the Angels. The Angels look okay. They look good enough to maybe make a playoff run in Mike Trout's tenure.
For once. It's about time.
Shohei stays healthy. If Rendon is Rendon.
I mean, I'm still not a fan of that rotation, though.
I mean,
we did talk about Dylan Bundy, but like, that dude's not a number one.
I don't know.
He's not a number one.
I don't know.
He's not a number one.
I don't know what he's doing in his life. What's he been doing?
Not number one stuff.
I don't know what he's been doing.
He's not a number one.
No, he's not. I don't know.
But then you got Jose Quintana could be the guy.
Yep. He's always been decent.
Yeah, but he's always been decent. Okay, he's not.
No.
He's not your number one. He's not a number one. When you go to the playoffs, none of these pitchers would scare.
Not even a little bit.
You know what I mean? They could
this
make
lineup scares me a little bit though.
Sure.
Up until you get to Pujols. And Dexter Fowler's decent.
See, I was gonna say even putting Pujols 6-7, that's fine.
Oh,
Pujols can't be 3, 4, 5 anymore.
Oh, fuck
that just can't happen anymore.
No. I want to see him in there.
No.
I want to see him in the world.
No. I mean, I don't know. I don't know who David Fletcher is. I don't know what his life is about.
No idea.
But 2 through 5, pretty solid.
Yep. Yeah.
Based on that chart, at least. I just think.
What is up with my MLB shit? My MLB stats are not it. They are fucking that up.
What? Are you on the website?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to make sure it's not on spring training. It automatically defaults to spring training. That's why I was saying Hyunjin Ryu pitched 2 games. You're no, he didn't.
Fuck me. No wonder it was fucking weird.
It's stupid as fuck.
I'm sitting here looking at career stats. I'm like, what the fuck? 51 homers my ass. That's so much. I was like, that's not right.
Nope. No, yeah, it's all fucked.
God damn it, y'all. That's a mess. But yeah, Justin Upton, he's not the player he once was, but he's there. And Dexter Fowler's he's a good player. I mean, they got a bunch of good players. They have some great players in Mike Trout and Rendon. They're both good. Ohtani can be great, but I haven't seen enough of him to make one way or the other.
And he's been around now for several years, so it's time. It's either shit or get off the pot with him. Yeah. You know what I mean? Is he actually going to be the deal he's been hyped to be? Or is he just going to be another one of those, foreign players that comes over here and doesn't mount up?
Right.
And
then we have the cheaters. Cheater, pumpkin eaters. With the Astros.
They are cheaters, sir.
And Zach Greinke, the Hall of Famer. Zach Greinke.
Jesus. Yeah, we got Carson Wentz as the number 1 starter for them.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I mean, Zach Greinke.
Don't you disrespect Zach Greinke like that.
No, because Zach Greinke's probably not an asshole. I don't know if you heard that shit, but
I already knew this.
Because now that's right.
All that shit. They were saying this shit.
Now it's starting to come out.
Now it's coming out. They've been saying that shit for about a good year or some change. How he's like a dick in real life.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't know how that's gonna fly over there in Colts world. We'll see.
I guess he only likes Jesus on Sunday.
Fuck. Seriously. I mean, listen, if you're going to be a dick, you better be Aaron Rodgers. That's all I'm saying. If you're going to be a dick, you better be Aaron Rodgers. We know Aaron Rodgers is a dick, but he's fucking...
But he doesn't hide it.
No.
He doesn't hide it.
He doesn't hide it. And he's fucking a great player.
Yeah, right.
Fuck.
Right. You can't say shit about him.
No,
really.
A Hall of Famer. Let him be a dick, whatever.
Yeah.
The athletics... I don't know, but see, this is like a mashup squad. Again, it's the Athletics. That's why it's like
it's a very athletic.
Yeah.
This is a very athletic lineup and athletic team, and I'm not saying like as far as like physical athletics. I'm just saying like this Moneyball bullshit. Exactly. Still,
this is their shit.
Where now there's way more advanced analytics to go off of, and they're still doing this shit.
Yeah.
And they'll still probably be top in the division. Yep. Like they'll still be around the top.
They can't help themselves.
They probably won't make the playoffs, but they'll still like especially with this rotation. Like this is a who's who of who the hell are you?
Who the fuck are you?
Yeah,
like I literally don't know these guys.
Like Sean Manaea has been there for a bit.
Yeah.
But like Chris Bassett was not even a starter on the freaking Giants.
And this is my fault because I don't watch a lot of athletic baseball because that shit is in the West Coast, and by the time that shit comes on, it's 10. I'm dead sleep. Mm-hmm. Like I'm not watching a lot of athletics baseball, just not. So that is like same thing with the Mariners. Like I don't watch a lot of that baseball.
Yeah, I only get to watch them when they play the Yankees. That's pretty much it.
I don't watch them at all. Like I don't watch any of that shit because they don't play the NL. Rarely, if at all, they play the NL. So if I see them. Like it might be a late game, I'm up, and I'm like, fuck it, I'll watch a game. Like that's as far as I go with the shit. To be honest with you, I see they got James Paxton.
Not the Athletics.
No, Seattle. I'm on Seattle now.
Oh, we've moved to Seattle.
I'm quick.
Seattle has an interesting little squad here.
Yeah, they do. They do.
It's an interesting amalgamation of like younger players that could be good, but then also you got a couple of those like Kyle Seager. You know, I think he can still play like Haniger.
Yeah, they're good players.
But like apparently, like that Evan White is supposed to be solid. Dylan Moore is supposed to be pretty solid.
Yeah,
I think that Jake Fraley is supposed to be pretty solid.
Yeah, I mean every now and then they pop
Paxton.
up. Every now and then Seattle pops up like, hey. But they're never good enough. They're never good enough. But they're there, like, hey, you know.
No. This is like a very Seattle team too.
Yeah.
Like it just like a lot of these clubs have identities, and a lot of them are embodying those identities right now.
I need to know more about Falafel from the Texans.
Kiner
Falafel. Yeah, I mean
he's been around. He's been around for a good minute.
He's been around for 3 years.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. He's been around for a good minute.
In 1 year, it didn't count.
You're talking about last year?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know much about him at all. Like at all. Like
Ian, it's actually Ian Kinsler.
Oh shit. Okay, there we go.
But he got buried.
It's me, Austin.
Yeah, Ian Kinsler Falafel. That's what it is.
All right. I mean, I recognize a lot of these guys on here, but there's some I just do not. Like
I mean, the fact that Rugnet is now at third base confuses me a little bit.
They got Mike Foltynewicz.
Oh my!
And I hope he's alive. Like I hope he's like, because he looked like he was dead with us. Like
I mean, they kind of got the cast-offs here because, like, Kyle Gibson got cast off from Minnesota. Like, he literally pitched his way out of the rotation there. And they're like, come, be our number one.
Dude, my dude came.
Foltynewicz comes over here, pitches himself off the Braves.
Yep.
Come, pitch with us.
Dude, my dude literally made one start, and they said, nah, we're good.
Yeah, and they just demoted him, and he never did shit with him afterward.
Like, this is how bad it was. Like, he came off spring training. This motherfucker was throwing 90 for his whole career. 95, 96, 97, 98. That's what he's been throwing. Right. He comes into 2020 throwing 90, 91,
that's a
92. Problem. And I was like, And then he looked frail. And I was like, what the fuck is going on with him, man? Like, the dude was struggling.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I was sitting there like, you're dead. Like, you're dead on the mound. Like, how do you lose 5-6 miles per hour off your fastball? Some shit was going in like 89, 90. I said, what the fuck? Like, I was literally shocked. I said, no. There's something up with you, bro. Like, mentally, something going on. So, yeah. Ian Kennedy's a closer. Interesting.
Yeah, by injury.
Oh.
Because the two people that would have been considered the closers are injured. Leclerc is injured,
Yeah.
and the other dude. There's another dude there. Hernandez, I think Jonathan Hernandez.
Okay.
But here's what I find interesting is that when you're looking at this link that you sent me,
yeah,
Odor's playing third base, and they got some other shit. But then you look at the actual depth chart on MLB.
Yeah,
they don't even have Odor under second base. They don't even have him on here.
On third base, you mean?
Under second base or third base.
Oh.
But you know who they do have at third base?
Who?
Brock Holt.
Really?
And he is their only depth chart third baseman on this website right now. Now, I don't know if that's a mistake.
I mean, that's got to be a mistake.
But here's also another like interesting thing is that they got this dude Ronald Guzman DHing, right?
Uh-huh.
But who they have as the backup DH? Chris Davis with the K.
Oh, K. Chris.
Yeah, why is he not playing? Because
Oh.
he's been mashing. Like he's like what was he? Wasn't he just with the Athletics?
Yeah.
Like as DH, he was mashing.
Yeah, I don't know.
And they also have this other dude, Willie Calhoun, who I think mashes.
Dead?
Also, is Chris with a K dead?
I'm assuming that these motherfuckers are dead. Like
Chris with a K dead.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Let me see what Chris is. Let's see what Chris doing. Because I'm going to spell his name wrong. I forgot.
It's Chris with a K.
K-H.
Chris with a K, by the way.
Kids with a K.
So 30 games, he had 2 home runs, 10 RBIs.
He's missing the start of the MLB. Yes, he has a quad.
That's what it is.
There you go.
He has quad. Okay.
Yes, he has a quad issue.
Like he has an injured quad.
Yes.
Got it. Yeah, because like 2017, 43 home runs. 2018, 48 home runs.
Yeah.
Then 23 and 73, which still isn't like terrible.
No, that's great.
And he also, his average dipped down a little bit, but
yeah, no,
I guess that's why.
Yep.
I do not see an injury report on him on the depth chart. But like I don't even see Rugned's name on this shit either.
Well,
like I don't see it at all. It's not under second base. It's not under third base. Shortstop, nothing.
That's got to be faulty.
That's interesting. Because I was confused. I was gonna like look at his stats and be like, "What has he done since he tried to punch that motherfucker?"
Mm-hmm.
And it's like he doesn't exist. Oh, but he exists on the active roster. That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, that's just a fuck up on their end.
That's fine, man.
All right.
That shows how much MLB gives a shit about the Rangers.
Facts. No, that's facts. All right, we're going to the East now. National League East. Start with these Braves, baby.
NL. I was gonna say not a whole lot of change here.
No, we stayed about the same, except now we got Pache.
It's just your pitching. Your pitching has changed.
Yes, it's changed dramatically, and I think, because my boy's coming back soon. Soroka's coming back.
My Soroka.
Probably in May or some shit like that.
Yeah.
May or June.
I hope so.
Me too.
I like him.
Me too. He can fucking ball. He can fucking pitch. So Max Fried is starting.
You just can't stay healthy.
No. That dude can pitch though. Fuck.
Yeah. I feel like he's gonna be Strasburg.
I hope not. And I hope so. At the same time.
Because like Strasburg did the same shit where he was like injured half the time, then all of a sudden he's just like now balling out.
Right.
Like, now he's like, okay, I'm fixed.
I know. I said I hope not, and I hope so, because both things that's true.
Right.
I hope that's not the case though. Like I hope he just fucking balls.
In the short term, you hope that's not the case.
Correct.
But the long term,
exactly,
not the worst.
Not the worst thing. It's not. So yeah, I like Max Fried. I hope he continues what he did last time, because he was balling out. I appreciated him stepping up. Charlie Morton, that's nice. That's a nice pickup.
Charlie Morton, Unity.
Ian Anderson was balling out. I want to see what he does in his second campaign. I like him a lot. Drew Smiley, you know what it is. And Kyle Wright, he pitched well at the end of the year, but he's going to get bounced out once
Soroka comes back.
Or if Drew Smiley might get bounced out, depending on who sucks worse.
Mm-hmm.
So, yeah, I mean, I actually don't mind the lineup. I think it's Charlie Morton's an upgrade from broke ass. Who the fuck we have last year who never started?
Cole Hamels.
Cole fucking Hamels, yeah.
I love that you guys had him and he didn't do.
He never played except one time, and he got rocked that time. That one time
he didn't. He legit did not do a goddamn.
He didn't do anything. We did not need you. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what this rotation does because that's a key because our lineup is tight.
But you don't have Ender and Ciarte.
I am so happy about it. Like I was so tired of my man coming up to bat.
Where's Nick Markakis?
Like
you don't have to check him for steroids anymore.
I don't want to see him ever.
You know who I do want to see though?
Who?
Kung Fu Panda.
Oh yeah, he gonna start.
You think he's gonna start?
No, I'm just kidding. I don't think he's gonna start.
I was gonna say Jesus. I don't know, but I don't know if I go that far. Because
no,
you got that.
He's been matching.
What's his name? Austin Riley. That's what it is.
Yeah, Austin. No, if Austin struggles, Panda coming in.
He probably will come in. I could see him being a decent pitch hitter for you guys.
He's been balling out. He's
you bring his ass in like the Phillies used to bring in Matt Stairs or some shit.
Yeah,
I could see that.
Absolutely,
I could see that happening with him. Yeah, that's not a bad hand.
Yeah, no, I don't. I like him,
especially now that he's like 268 again.
Yeah,
he's
nice,
chunky,
nice
again.
and thick. Yeah, thick motherfucker.
He's got to be thickly.
The Marlins coming back, second place last year.
Yeah. And
made the playoffs last year.
It's just a shame it was a COVID year because they could have had like their little thing.
They got a nice rotation, bro.
Yeah, it's not. I don't know. I don't know shit about it, but
Alcantara's good. Lopez is good. I think Hernandez is good. I don't know about the other two, but
wasn't he on the Rays before? This Alessier Hernandez?
Yes, I think so. Yes.
Or maybe not. I don't know. I'll be honest. I have no idea. Because that name looks familiar, but I feel like did he start at all?
Let me find out.
Yeah, he did.
No, he's just by Miami the whole time.
Yeah, but I'm saying he started for Miami, so I guess that's where I've seen him.
Welcome from Miami.
Interesting.
Here. Oh, they don't have Homeboy anymore. I just realized that.
Who?
Fuck. The dude that kept hitting fucking Acuna. He's gone in the rotation. I can't remember his name anymore. But anyway.
What was it? Caleb Smith?
No.
Is that it?
No. Not Caleb Smith.
Urena?
Yes. Jose Urena.
Oh, where was he? I saw his name pop up somewhere. I think he was on one of those AL Central clubs.
Okay. Oh yeah, you're right.
Right? I think.
I don't know about this
squad. Yeah, he's with your boy. He's with Teherad.
Oh, there you go.
On the Tigers.
Oh, there you go. I don't know about this lineup. I mean, they played well last year. You're
talking about Marlins?
Yeah. I don't know. I like
it's improved because sure. I mean Starling Marte, Corey Dickerson
last year.
It's not bad.
Yeah, I mean they were there last year. I mean it's not terrible. That's for damn sure. I mean it's not like the Orioles or some shit. Like it's a decent lineup. Like I mean I'm not saying decent, but I mean it's solid. I think it's solid. Like Adam Duvall, he's a crapshoot. You don't know how he's going to be. He was on the bench for us. You know what I mean? And he came in like hot on fire last year, so it depends. He's very streaky, it seems. Right. So
he's like that. He was to me. He's like that typical Reds outfielder.
Right. Yeah. Yep. And here come these overrated Mets. Every year, overrated as fuck because they look good on paper.
Hey, they do. They look goddamn good on paper.
They look so good on paper. But
even fucking. Like now they got Lindor. I mean that lineup looks nasty.
It looks good.
Looks nasty.
It looks good.
And that rotation looks pretty good too.
Yep.
I mean, I don't know much about David Peterson, but like I know Lucchesi is not bad.
Yeah, Lucchesi not bad.
If Taiwan Walker can get his shit together,
well, he's not gonna get his shit together. But yeah, he's there. He has good shit. He has good stuff.
mm-hmm.
Marcus Stroman,
DeGrom arguably the best in the league.
Yep, he's gonna win, no matter what. He's gonna win.
Yeah.
McCann is a solid catcher. J.D. Davis
Edwin Diaz is one of the best closers in the league.
Yep. And like Pete Alonso had a down year. Well, I mean, I'm talking about like as far as down years go. Like,
for a player of that caliber, yeah.
Yeah, his. I just want to be accurate with this before I fuck around. Like, it's not like his average dipped a shit ton. Like everything kind of dipped down. But that, I mean, again, it was a little bit of time. It wasn't the whole time. His power stayed. Like everything stayed there. Like, it was fine. But his average dipped a shit ton in that setting. So I don't know.
I mean, yeah, but he's only got 2 years to go off of.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it was a lesser sample
old,
size. What do you mean he's old? He's not like 30.
Nah, but he old.
He's 26.
The old bitch.
He's like, he could be like a white Ryan Howard.
Yeah. I mean,
like he balls out until he gets to like 31,
right,
32,
and falls off the fucking face of the earth. Yeah,
like he'll have a good 4 or 5 years, and then all of a sudden, because like that's what Ryan Howard did. Didn't he win an MVP and shit and everything like that?
Oh yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure Ryan Howard's still only like 36, 37 years old. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Is he still in your system, or did he finally retire?
I think he retired, bro. I think he retired. Let me stop lying. He's 41. Let me stop.
He's 41 now. When did he enter the league? What, 2004?
I don't know what the fuck.
I mean, this was a while ago. This was not like.
No. I just like fucking Ryan Howard. It's hilarious. No, yeah, he was 24 when he entered, and then all of a sudden he died like in 2012. Like, so he had a good 8-year run, and then he died. Like, he died. Actually, it wasn't even that. It was 2010, and then he died. Then he fell off. Yeah, 2011, died. Then it was 14, 11, 23, 25. With the lowest batting averages on the earth. So he ended up like Dan Uggla. Like, that's what he ended up like, Dan Uggla.
So he couldn't see.
He's like Dan Uggla, matter of fact. He has more home runs, but like he's kind of like Dan Uggla.
So he couldn't see.
No.
So if he got his eyes fixed, that would have solved everything.
I'm looking at Dan Uggla's stats for his career. Now I gotta look at that. Yeah, I mean it is kind of like Dan. Like, he had more home runs, like, you know, in his peak, but like that's exactly what the fuck happened to Dan Uggla. Shit is hilarious. Because he started at 26. He could be like that, where he just balls out and it's like Dan Uggla. No idea. But yeah, I mean, they look strong. Conforto is good. Dominic Smith is real good. Like, they have a strong lineup. I just don't like Brandon Nimmo at the top. I literally don't like him as a player.
That could change. Yeah. That could change because they also have oh god, what's his name from Toronto. He played in Toronto all those goddamn years. Really good defender. They got him. Oh my god. Pilar, Kevin Pilar.
Oh, okay.
So he might, like, Nimmo might start, but like Pilar's right there.
I just think, I mean, he gets on base a shit ton. That's why he's there, because he likes to, you know, gets on base a shit ton. Mm-hmm. Brandon Nimmo, he does. Like, there's no doubt about it. That's why they have him there. But I think there's more. I think this game has changed to where, like, you don't have to have that type of guy come up to bat. You know, like, I just don't think you have to have that guy.
No, but it's nice. It's nice to have a duck on the pond when
for sure
you got your bigger guys coming up.
For sure, but you got a bunch of strikeout artists in that motherfucker. Like, that's where it's at. That's why it's not as good as it seems, because you got a bunch of strikeout artists. Except Lindor is not. Lindor is the key. Lindor is a linchpin, but after
Well,
that,
that's why they put him 1-2.
I don't know why they have Dominic Smith fifth. That pisses me off. I think he should be third. That motherfucker can hit. I mean, hit. I think it should go Dominic, Conforto, Alonso.
I thought maybe just flip flop Conforto and Smith.
You could, but that because Dominic Smith can straight fucking hit. He can just hit. Like that's all there is to it. Dude's a real deal. He looks so goofy too. He's just a goofy looking guy, but that dude is a straight hitter. He hits.
So he sounds like Freddie Freeman.
Yeah, he is like Freddie Freeman, except he doesn't hit a lot of home runs.
Not yet. Well, Freddie Freeman didn't start out hitting a lot of home runs. But I mean, Dominic doesn't like hit like any home runs.
Yeah, no.
I mean, Freddie at least hit like double digits.
Yeah, he was hitting 20. So start. Yeah, it took a while for Freddie to get like find his groove thing, get your groove thing. But
he wasn't right
when he started. Like he
wasn't like a masher when he first came in all goofy looking and like a Picasso painting.
No, that motherfucker came in at 21 years old. Like he started at 21, 20 years old, some shit like that.
Then he had sex and all fixed.
Yeah, he fixed everything. Everything got fixed.
That's all it took.
And that motherfucker went mashing all goddamn day.
He's mashing everywhere. Yeah. On the field, off the field, mashing everywhere.
Mashing all over the place, Freddie. Go ahead, boy. MVP in my heart.
Sounds like if you go down there, you two will be mashing.
Shit. Facts. Fucking. So the Nationals, right? Nationals look good.
Yeah.
But
it's another one.
I mean, that's another squad that's just underachieved like a motherfucker.
Oh, speaking of, well, hold on. Before we move on to the Nationals.
Okay.
Speaking of the Mets.
Yeah.
Breaking news as of this recording.
Oh.
Lindor did get his extension.
Oh, how much?
10 years, $341 million.
I passed out. Fuck.
Oh, that'll do it.
Is this going to be another Bobby Bonilla situation?
Oh God, I hope so. I fucking hope so. I hope they're paying this dude after he's in the ground.
God damn. That is a fucking number.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. I just popped across. Just popped across as we were doing that. Because initially all day today, they were saying that it was just going to be a stalemate and shit wasn't going to happen.
Yeah.
But now all of a sudden this boop,
but he's
popped
not
right up.
Hit 32 homers in that park, bro. Like he's man, that's crazy.
See, the thing is I don't know if they need him to hit the homers.
But that's half of what they're paying him for.
Sure. No, I don't disagree with that.
God damn.
But what they actually need him to do is just hit.
Yeah.
Actually be a shortstop.
Yeah.
Like a more prototypical shortstop, not just like mashing. Yeah. You know, like they don't need him to do that. They have mashers already.
Years? Holy shit.
That is what this alert said.
I'm just why? They need to stop giving out 10-year contracts to everybody. It should not even happen.
That's the thing though.
How old is he?
It's probably mid-20s.
27.
Okay. Fuck. So he Bryce Harpered it.
Jesus Christ.
How old was Bryce Harper when he got his?
Like 26, 27.
Yeah, so there you go. He Bryce Harpered it.
Damn.
I mean he's that level.
Yeah, he is. He's that level player.
He's that level, man.
See, that's what they said. They said, look at that Bryce Harper shit. He got that shit. He's not as good a player as this motherfucker.
But that's a classic. That's a classic Philadelphia overpaying move.
Yep.
You saw what they did with Carson Wentz. You saw, like, I don't know what it is. Jeffrey Lurie doesn't own the Phillies, does he?
Shit. That's amazing. I got no words for that.
Yeah, 10 years, $341 million deal with the Mets is what is being said currently at the moment.
Well, we got all right.
No other details yet.
Let's go to these Nationals. Goddamn, that's a lot.
I'm sure more details will come out after we actually record
how you
this
feel
shit.
about Kyle Schwarber right now in left field playing with the Nets?
Man,
right?
That's
how I feel too.
I mean, he didn't really cut it on the Cubs.
I know.
That's
what I mean. Like I just don't I don't know how I feel about him on the squad.
Well, I was gonna say, let me look at, because I want to look at their bench and see who they have on their bench.
They still got Homeboy on the bench, probably still forever. They had that boy forever down on that bench. He's probably still there. I can't remember his name.
Well, because they got, because Soto's in there. You got Schwarber. You got Robles.
Yeah, Robles is good.
They don't really got shit else.
I thought they had
on the depth chart there.
I thought they had dude on the outfield. That's always.
I mean, they got Robles, Schwarber, Juan Soto, and then Andrew Stevenson.
Oh, I thought they had. Where is he? I guess he's gone. The other guy. I can't remember his name right now.
Who?
I don't know. He always come in as backup or some shit like that.
Are you talking about? Wasn't it like Michael A. Turner or some shit?
Yeah, it was. Oh yeah, some shit like that.
Wasn't it? Wasn't that? Is that who you're talking about?
Yeah.
I mean, let me see if he's on the 40-man. Is he on the 40-man? No. Not on the 40-man.
Victor.
40-man. Nope.
What you doing, Victor? Yeah. Yeah, he'll be spring training again. God damn it.
I hate it so much.
Fuck. Yeah, Victor Robles is quick. He's not panning out, looks like.
You don't think so?
No, I'm looking at his stats. I mean, he's a good outfielder.
Not Turner, Taylor. God damn it, Michael Taylor.
Yeah, that's his
name.
Not
Michael Turner.
That's his name. Taylor. Yeah.
Fucking. Michael A. Taylor.
Yeah, where's he at?
Is on the Royals.
Oh, good for him. Backing up somebody over there.
I don't remember seeing him on the roster.
No, I didn't see him on there.
He might be on the minors. I'm gonna go back and look at that. Oh no. No, he's
starting. He's starting. Michael A. Taylor is starting center fielder. Batting 8.
Oh, I must have missed that. Shit. Yeah, we did miss that.
Yep.
Well, because I think what happened was I saw. Who was that I saw? Yeah, I saw Hunter Dozier, and I just left.
Mm-hmm.
Like, as soon as I saw that, I just checked. I checked out. I checked out after that. I was like, oh, shit. The rest is not good.
We got John Lester in them, Joe Ross. Joe Ross is whatever.
It's interesting.
Yeah. I mean, they have a nice 3, and John Lester is, former self. Brad Hand is the closer. Okay, I'm down. Whatever. It's cool. Like, I'm cool.
See, now that's not what it says on this depth chart on MLB.
What does it say there?
It says Daniel Hudson is the closer.
Oh, it could be.
I'm not sure which is really better.
We'll see. We'll see when it's time.
It could be a fluid situation.
Could be. But, I mean, they look good. I mean, on paper, they look decent. I mean, the pitching is there.
Oh, yeah. The pitching looks...
Yeah, it looks wonderful. It does.
Excellent on paper.
It does. Everything looks good on paper.
Mm-hmm.
The lineup is pretty good. Like, I mean... Yeah.
They look poised to make another run.
Yeah, they do. They look good. Now, let's
go... It'll be tight. It'll be a tight competition.
Let's go to these Phillies, goddammit. Let's go to these Phillies. Because I know
we have
some Phillies fans and shit in this bitch.
Yeah, but, I mean...
I am going to make a prediction right now. Rhys Hoskins is not going to bat second. If he bats second, they will lose a lot of games. That's it. There's no way he's batting second. Why would you do that to yourself?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just seriously. Why would you do that to yourself? He's the second most at bats on the team. Why would you do that? That's some shit I would not pull. Like I just wouldn't. Like he can hit a lot of home runs, home run hitter. Average not up to snuff. He gets on base at a pretty good clip. But that's because he's a power hitter. They want to pitch to him. I just wouldn't fuck around with that. I'd move this whole shit up. I'd either put Didi there. Nah, fuck that. No, because Didi, no. I'd move everything up. Bryce Harper, JT.
You putting Didi cleanup?
No.
Yeah, I would just flip him.
Well, I need Real Muto to be third. Maybe Bryce Harper second. Maybe Reese fourth.
Jesus. No.
Or Miyamoto second. Either way, I don't think Reese should even be near. I don't want him sniffing that area.
Yeah, I would maybe. I mean, I don't think there's a problem with Didi going there.
Second, I just don't know if he gets on base. No, he likes to hit a lot. He doesn't take walks like that. He didn't take walks like that.
No.
He's not a walk guy. He's a hit guy. He's like, I'm going to hit this bitch.
Well, let's see. Because Reese's on-base percentage career, I think, was .366.
Yeah.
Let's see what Didi says. God damn it. I hate that this defaults to spring fucking training.
It's 315.
Piss me off. 315, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, not great.
No, he just hits. Like, you know what I mean?
But his average last year, he played all 60 games.
Yep.
His average was 284.
Yeah, no, he'll hit, but he's not gonna get on base like that. And I think that's why they like Reese there. At the same time, Reese is a killer because Reese is gonna strike out a ton, and like it doesn't bode well. Like in Andrew McCutchen, I'm assuming is gonna come back, but he's not the same Andrew McCutchen, and obviously at the Pirates. It'd be nice if he was, because I like Andrew McCutchen. That's the only player I like on the team. Oh yeah, I like JT Realmuto too, and Didi. God damn it, not like 3 players.
Eat your fucking words.
Fuck. All these other motherfuckers I hate. Hate them.
I would say, do you even know any of the rest of them?
No, I don't know who Alec Baum is, or I know who Roman Quinn is, but I don't know who Alec Baum is at all.
Birdo. That's all I can think of when I see Roman Quinn.
They got Zach Wheeler. I don't know how I feel about Zach Wheeler, but he's there. Number 2, Zach Eflin is hot garbage.
I didn't even think Matt Moore was still in the league.
Matt Moore is there. Like this lineup. I mean, this rotation is shitty. This because Aaron Nola. I don't know if he's the same pitcher. I don't really know. But the rest of this is like meh to me. But their lineup isn't bad. Like the NL East lineups are not bad. Like lineups are and shit. Like they're good, solid lineups all the way through. But that pitching, goddamn, like
it's not.
Like they thought Aaron Nola was the shit. Like you know what I mean? Like, and Aaron Nola's not bad. Like he's good.
Mm-hmm.
He's a good player.
I mean he had that one year that was like real good.
Yeah, no, he fucking was
2018. Like that was real good.
He out here putting in work. I know. He looked real good. 2018.
I mean, 2020 wasn't terrible. No, but still, he was 5-5. Right. I don't know how much that was his fault. Yeah,
that's not his fault. That's not his fault. 5-5, 3.28 is good. Last 2019. 3.87, not as great, but it's not bad.
I mean, the record's good, but not the ERA.
Yeah, I mean, the ERA is average.
What you're expecting out of a number 1?
Right. No.
That's the thing. Like,
I went 3.5 and lower for my number.
I was just gonna say sub 3.5.
Yeah, 3.5 and lower
for a number 1 guy. That ERA should be sub 3.5.
Agreed with that. That's your ace. 3.5 and lower. So I mean, he was balling out. He's balling out in.
In fact, if it could be close to like 3, if it could be close to 3.25 or lower, that's even better.
Oh,
like
yeah.
that's like more elite.
Yeah, that's elite. Yeah. But if I want my number one to fucking do shit, I want that motherfucker to be around 3.5 or less.
Yeah, like 3.5 is the tops.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you're starting to get into territory of not so much
right
number one stuff.
Now I gotta go to fucking Zach Wheeler and see what his shit's been like. What's his life been like these days? Not great. Probably, but no, I think he had a good year. It was last year or the year before he had a decent year. I gotta check. Yeah, it was last year. He had a decent year. He was 292.
That's how he got his contract.
Yeah, he had a decent year, Zach. And then 2018, he had a good year.
Mm-hmm.
So he had 2 decent years, and his first year was good. But he didn't play 17 games, 11 games, 17 games. So it wasn't like a ton of shit there to go off of.
Mm-hmm.
He got hurt in 2017, I think.
I mean, those 2018 numbers are comparable to Aaron Nola's numbers.
They are very similar. They're
comparable.
Yep. They are. So I mean, again, this is a new season where you just don't know how it's going to end up. Like it's the truth. Like you just don't know how it's going to end up like that. Because especially in the NL East, because I mean we've won it the last 3 seasons.
Mm-hmm.
So we've been on a little running run, but yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what's happening. I can't believe fucking Max Fried had a 2.25 ERA. That's insane.
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking stupid. But my man Mike Soroka, he's come back to me. He's a true ace. That motherfucker out here, consistent.
Mm-hmm.
All right, let's continue on. Goddamn it, Brewers, Christian Yelich. Let's continue. That's all I got.
I mean, I don't know what it is, but the NL Central is also going to be dumpster fire central,
right?
Like both central divisions are not great.
Yeah, I'm like Christian Yelich. Okay, cool. Let's continue. Like that's all I got.
Yeah, because like this rotation, what the hell?
Now I don't know what the fuck that is, dude. I'm gonna be honest with you, 100%. I don't know what's happening. The Cardinals. Okay,
the Cardinals.
They're probably gonna win it, right? Or the Cubs.
I don't think. Looking at the pitching, if you just look at the Cardinals overall versus Cubs overall, to me, I give the edge to the Cardinals.
Cardinals, yes.
Because you got Goldschmidt and Arenado.
Yeah.
And DeYoung's not bad.
No, he's not bad.
And then Flaherty, if he comes on, Wainwright has had a spring.
I don't know what's up with Wainwright, man. He just
forever
he's forever there.
He found the fountain of youth.
Bro.
Like he dropped off big time, and then all of a sudden last year he's like, oh,
dude, my dude
Adam
Wainwright was Cy Young in it and shit. Then all of a sudden he disappears, and now he's fucking back again.
Yeah,
it's amazing. It's honestly amazing. I'm shocked at it. Like the shit he's been able to.
He did. I think he's 39 years old too.
Yeah, he's 39.
39.
Like the numbers he was putting up between like 2009 and like fucking 2015 were stupid numbers. Like forever.
Yeah.
You know
then he fell off. Yep,
he fell off.
And then all of a sudden last year was like, hey, just kidding, I'm back. Like he Verlandered it. He totally Verlandered.
He did. He Verlandered the shit out of it. He probably got another 2 years, 3 years left of in him. About to pitch.
And they still have Mikolas on the reserve too.
Yep.
On the IL. So he's going to pop in at some point there.
Yep.
We'll drop off one of those other dudes because he's not bad either.
Yeah. Kyle Hendricks is a decent pitcher. I just don't know if he's a number one. He's like
I like him.
I like him too. He's
and also comparatively
he's Greg Maddux Light. He's Greg Maddux Light to me. That's what he is.
Also compared to the rest of that. Like just to me, the rest of that is that
I'm not giving him enough credit to be honest with you. Like he's a good ass pitcher.
Yeah. I just the rest of that rotation has me go yikes.
Yeah, it's a big yikes.
Like the fact that Zach Davies is the number 3.
Yeah.
That's scary.
Yep. Jake Arrieta's back there again.
And he's the number 2.
Yeah. That's not great.
Like, that's scary.
Yeah. Craig Kimbrell is
scary.
Not anymore.
Scary.
I love me some Craig, but goddamn.
Yeah.
Ooh.
It's still scary.
That's not
now the lineup is pretty damn solid though.
Oh, sure.
Top to bottom, pretty damn solid.
Yeah, it's a solid lineup. It really is.
It's just interesting that Jock's actually gonna start now instead of just being that jumbled Dodgers outfield. You know what I mean?
Right.
It's just interesting to see what he'll do with a full slate.
Yeah. Again, it was that deep ass roster they had over there, and
they had like 8,000 outfielders all the time for like the last 10 years. Yeah. They've had 8,000 outfielders in that Dodgers
shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now it's all opening up a little bit. Hayward's still in the fucking lineup. God bless you, man. Like this dude's making a career for himself. Like, I have no words. He's been in the league forever. And
and I don't know how.
That's the thing. Know how. I don't. Like,
I remember he was your boy though.
Oh, love me some Jay Hay. Jay Hay was mashing it, dude. He was about to be the man. I was like, oh, look at him. He's about to be the man. Mm-hmm. And then he was not the man. He teased me. He had that 27 home in his third season.
He had in his third season. He had that killer season.
He played the best defense in the fucking league, hitting 27 home runs.
2020.
And he was 22 years old. I was like, oh, he's going to be the man.
Mm-hmm.
God, wrong as fuck.
I mean, now he's had spurts of where his averages have been good, though.
Oh yeah, no, he's up and down. Like, he's not consistent. That's the problem with him. He's just not. He had 21 home runs last year, not last year, 2019, and 250. You know, like, I mean, it's meh. And then last year was like, it's around that. So maybe he's starting to mellow out now. He's about to be around the 260, 270 range, and get about 20 home runs. If you can do that, it'll last a little longer. I'm just always shocked. I'm like, he's still there. Look at him go. But yeah, good for him. The Pirates look like hot garbage. Let's continue.
Well, and they gave their good players away.
Yeah, no, they look bad.
Half of them to the Nationals.
Yes, they look awful. Reds, they look better. But they still look bad. They look better. But they still look bad.
Do they really look better?
I don't know. I think they do. I mean, look better than they... I don't know.
I mean, that rotation still gets me a little bit.
Yeah, the rotation's... I mean, they haven't had a good rotation. Remember they had Homer Bailey? Remember that?
Oh, I do.
Terrible. He was a starter. He was the number one.
They were... for some reason the Reds I think are like the Orioles of the National League. Like what pitchers in recent memory have been good on the Reds?
That's facts. It's been a long time. Oh, that's the best. That's the only thing I can think of. Bronson Arroyo.
Oh fuck. Stop it.
That's the only one I can think of.
No. God, no.
Bronson Arroyo.
No. I mean, Luis Castillo has been pretty consistent.
Yes. I like Luis Castillo.
Like, he's been pretty good and pretty consistent.
Yeah,
I'll give him that. But, like, I mean, other than him, in recent memory, like within the last 5 or even 10 years,
that's the only one I could think of, bro. Bronson Arroyo.
Because was Cueto there?
He had some good years. Maybe.
For some reason I feel like Cueto was there.
Oh yeah, he might have been there.
It was either Cueto or I'm thinking of the other dude that I mixed up with Cueto initially. Edison Volquez.
So his first year in Cincinnati, he had a 3.29 ERA. Bronson Arroyo. God damn it.
Fuck, no, don't talk. Why are we talking about him? Jesus.
That's my dude.
Get his dreads out of here.
Leave his dreads alone.
Listen, I know he can finger pick and he can do all this shit. But then he went to the Red Sox, and that's where it all went downhill.
That's true. Oh man, let Bronson Rowe be Bronson. Let Bronson be great.
But he was never great.
No, he was not. But let him be great.
You can't let him be great if he never was.
What's the dude you were saying?
I was saying Edison Volquez.
Edison. No, you're thinking of. Was he there?
I'm pretty sure.
Oh, maybe he was there. I'm thinking of the other guy.
Edinson. Yeah. Not Edison.
Yeah,
Edinson.
Yes.
Edinson. Yeah, he was there. Yeah, Edinson.
Oh, yeah, he
Volquez
totally was there. Yeah. He sucked too, though. He sucked while he was there. Like he did. He's terrible. He's there. Yeah.
Okay, then maybe I was thinking of
Cueto. They were both there, right?
Yeah, I think they were like the 1-2.
Johnny. Yes, he totally was there. And he was better. Yes, he was the one. He was the one that was good.
2011 to 2014.
Yes, solid ass shit.
That's the stretch.
I even give him 2010. He threw a 3.64. I'll throw it to him.
Mm-hmm.
I'll give it to him. Like that's all the way to 15.
And he still exists today.
Yeah, he sucks now, but it's okay. He barely pitched though, so maybe it's not a good fucking He barely pitched. Yeah. It's hard.
But other than that, I can't really think of any Reds pitchers that have stood out.
No.
And even then, Edison Volquez did not stand out.
No.
I just thought of his name.
No, he's shitty. No, Edison Volquez is shitty. But Cueto was good. He was solid. Mm-hmm. I'll give him his props. Okay. National League West. The D-Bags. Them D-Bags looking
interesting.
Suspect right now.
Yeah, they are looking sus. Big time
suspect, baby.
I like some of these players,
sure,
but like too. I don't know if it's going to translate to like.
It's not, and I'm gonna tell you why. Because the Dodgers are in this fucking division, and it doesn't matter. And the Padres are in this division, and it doesn't matter. And the Rockies are in this division. It doesn't matter.
Oh, but see, I'm not counting the Rockies.
No, but I mean they're all better than the fucking D-Bags.
Not the Giants.
Definitely not the Giants. Kevin Gausman is the number one. Fuck the Giants.
No, he's the opening day starter, but he's not the number one.
God damn. I have no words for that. Okay, so the Dodgers look like they're about to fuck everybody's ass.
I mean, they did last year.
Yeah.
I like the Padres though. Like I like the
Padres too.
I like them a lot.
I like them a little bit.
Oh.
I don't like them a lot. I like
here's
the Dodgers a lot. Look at their lineup. Look at their rotation.
I'm looking at that rotation. So here's what I'm looking at though. I'm looking at the rotation.
Yeah.
Clayton Kershaw going to pitch half the games.
Sure.
He's going to be out with a back. So? Whatever. I'm just saying. So he gone.
Okay.
I'm not even factoring him in.
All right.
Trevor Bauer is a mixed bag.
No, he's not.
That
motherfucker nasty as fuck.
He recently.
I know.
Not always.
I know.
But what are you going to get? Like that's the thing. Like
listen.
And he's been bouncing around a lot.
Because he's a dick.
So Aaron Rodgers hasn't bounced around at all.
Because Aaron Rodgers is the best.
But that's what I'm saying.
He's not the best.
Bauer, right, Trevor Bauer is a dick. And they paid him, they gave him his money.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Trevor Bauer.
But is he going to live up to that, or is he going to be like, okay, cool, I'm chilling now that I got my money?
No, he's a dick. He'll be fine. He found his groove.
And then you got Bueller.
Yeah,
Bueller's solid. Solid as shit.
Yeah.
He's going to have to I feel like he's going to have to shoulder the load.
Yeah.
When Kershaw goes down.
Mm-hmm.
And then these other two guys, like I like Dustin May.
I like him.
I like him
a lot.
He's okay. I like May. I like Dustin May a little more.
I like Dustin May too. I like them both.
But Urias has been around for a minute.
For a minute?
Yeah, he's been around for a minute.
He's 24.
But he's been around for a minute.
Shit.
Like he's been in conversations.
I mean, yeah, but he hasn't had his. I don't think he's had a full chance to start, has he? Not for real.
That I'll be honest, I don't know.
Yeah,
I think but I mean, he's been in the league since 2016.
I know, but look,
he started 15 games for them in 2016.
He got him at 339, then he didn't start him again. Why?
Right. Well, I mean, it looks like because he started 5 games and had a 5.4 ERA, and then since then he hasn't.
But he was young.
Really
he was a baby. He was a child.
I just
like he was a child. He was like 20 when he came in.
That's true. That's true. I don't know.
He was a man. He had a beard.
I don't know what you want me to say.
That was from fucking Talladega Nights. It's like Jesus, sweet baby Jesus. He was a man. He had a beard. I'm gonna skip right over the Giants because I'm not gonna waste my time. I'm not wasting my time with that.
I just want to say one thing with the Giants.
Okay.
They're putting Buster Posey back at catcher.
They should not. Ever.
I think they're.
Why is he not in the AL just DHing?
Because he's not that great a hitter. I think he's overrated as fuck.
As what?
I've always thought he was overrated as fuck.
Fuck me. What?
Always.
How?
I just think he's overrated.
In what way?
Every way.
Look at his averages. Go look back and tell me if he's overrated.
Stop
it. 305, 284, 336, 294, 311, 318, 288.
But what have you done for me lately?
What have you done for me lately? He's old and he's hurt. He needs to be a DH so he doesn't fuck up his knees.
So he's Joe Mauer.
Yeah. He needed to be in DH in all day. Fuck that first base.
So he's Joe Mauer, is what you're telling me.
Yeah.
We didn't put Joe Mauer in this category as Buster Posey.
No, but Buster Posey better catcher than Joe Mauer was. Like defensively.
How can we track
I don't know. He's just blessed.
I don't know.
He's the fucking MVP of everything. I don't know. Let him be great.
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, this looks very Joe Mauer-esque to me.
It is Joe Mauer-y.
And like, I'm not saying he's not a good player. I just think like.
I mean, he was
like.
great.
I think in the same way as like Bryce Harper's overrated.
Okay.
Like, there's a pedestal that he's been put on.
I mean, he was great. He's just not great anymore. That's all. He was.
So
great.
you're saying Joe Mauer was great then?
Joe Mauer at one time was great. Yes.
Okay. All right. Okay.
Absolutely.
Then I can buy it.
Okay.
Then I can buy it.
Yes.
I just did not hear Joe Mauer talked about in the same ways as Buster Posey.
No, probably not in the media, not like that, because it's the way it happened. They fucking won like 3. It's the way it went down.
He was in those like switching off when they like won every other year.
Yeah, when you're the best player of the team and you're winning the World Series, yeah, you're gonna get that love.
Yeah, because I mean, if you look at Joe Mauer's averages, they're better than his.
Oh yeah, no, Joe Mauer was hitting like 330, 340 or some shit at some point. I think like that motherfucker was just hitting cold blooded, but he wasn't winning World Series.
No, because you're right.
I mean, that's really.
But he did win an MVP. Joe Mauer won an MVP.
Yeah, he did because he's fucking good. He was great at one point.
I just think like, if that's the case,
like it would be opposite. See, I can't put him in that category of Bryce Harper because it would have been opposite if Bryce Harper would have won a World Series. Instead, they left. He left.
And then they won.
No,
I get that.
Like, that's insane, to be honest with you.
But see, Buster Posey won his MVP in 2012, which was early in his career.
Right. He won it. He won in 12. So they won the World Series in 10, 12, 14, right? Because it was every other year. Boop, boop, boop.
Yes.
Some shit like that.
Yeah, I believe so.
So it's like a whole fucking thing. Like you're the best player on the team.
Was he the best player?
Yeah, he was. He was the best player on the team.
I mean, that was a legit question.
No.
I'm not arguing it. I'm trying to think of those teams. Like, who else was on those teams? Like, I'm legitimately just trying to think of who else was on those teams.
I have to look all that up. We have to save that for another time. It's starting to get late. Let me put that on the list. I'll put it on the list. It'll start next time.
I'm saying you started this bullshit.
We'll start it next time. God damn it.
That's all I wanted to say, though. On this list,
yeah,
they put him back at catcher.
Yeah, they shouldn't. That's
after he's been first basing.
No, he would die
for the past however many years.
He would die. Padres.
But then that's the thing, is where you put Brandon Belt
on the bench. He's not that good. Like, Brandon Belt's not that good. I don't know. Like, he had a good year or so, right? In his life at some point, right?
Yeah, maybe. I don't know.
He had a solid year or two in there somewhere.
He existed, I think.
Yeah. Oh shit! Like, actually, the little short year was his best year ever. Not even close, actually. His little short he had 309 batting average, 9 home runs. This dude's been on first base his entire career and hadn't hit over 20 home runs. Bench his ass. How can he be a first baseman and not hit 20 home runs? Bench his ass.
Because he catches the ball.
Shit. Bench him. If you're not hitting 20 home runs, I don't want to see you, bro, at first base.
Here's the thing. I
don't want to see you.
Well, here's the thing, is even if he's not hitting 20 home runs, he might have a good batting average.
Fuck, he doesn't.
That's my point. He does not. He also does not.
Both of those are average at best.
I mean, some of them are not terrible.
No,
but overall body of work.
Do one or the other, bro. Like, I want you to be Adam Dunn. Like, if you're gonna do it, fucking do it. Like, hitting 200, but hit 45 home runs. I'm cool with that.
Right. Or you got to hit 275.
Yeah.
And hit
25,
maybe 20.
Yeah,
25 maybe 20, 25 home runs. But you got to hit like 275.
Bro. He hit 260 and hit like 17, 18 home runs. That ain't going to cut it. Not at first base. That's a good shortstop. If I can fuck around with the shortstop and hit about 260, 270. Fuck. Hitting first base. He's been at first base his whole career. He's been starting his whole time.
Mm-hmm. Pretty much.
God damn, man. That's not good. Like, I have no words for that. Like, I really don't. Like, let me look at Brandon Crawford. This is what yeah.
No, don't look at Brandon Crawford.
This is what I expect from my shortstops. This is what I expect from my shortstops. He's a great shortstop, though. Like, he's a fucking great shortstop.
Brandon Bell?
Great. Yes. No.
Or Brandon Crawford.
Crawford. Fuck. He's a great shortstop. Like, he can fucking defend the shit out of it.
Yes, he can.
200. He averages his whole career 250 average. That's what he has. And he averages, it looks like he's averaging about, like, I don't know, 14, 15 home runs. Like, you know what I mean? Like, over his career. He had 21, which is an anomaly. Everything else has been like 14, 11, so maybe like 13 home runs.
Yeah.
That's what I expect from my shortstop. I'm not expecting shit else. If I get more than that, hooray. Seriously, hooray.
You know what's funny?
Huh.
You know what's funny is Brandon Crawford only has... So he has 106 career home runs.
Yeah.
Brandon Belt has 138.
Jesus.
Career home runs.
Yeah, that doesn't cut it. It doesn't cut it at first base. It just doesn't. And then you got Tommy La Stella in third base, and he doesn't hit home runs either.
Well, I think because Evan Longoria.
I know.
Whatever Evan Longoria is doing.
But Evan Longoria's not hitting 30 these days anyway. He old.
And Brandon Crawford has more RBIs than Brandon Belt does.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
In his career.
Oh,
and they've been in the league
about the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep. 2011 for Crawford. I think it's pretty much that for Brandon Belt. Yeah. Like, I legit think they came in at the same fucking time.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, 2012. But 2012, he got one at bat. or I'm sorry, 2010 for Brandon Belt.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, literally
same time.
Literally the same amount of time.
Yeah. No. It can't be like that, dude. And then this rotation we can skip. I'm out.
But Johnny Cueto.
I love Johnny, but fucking like you're on a shitty team, dude. Padres. They look good. What can we say?
They do. That rotation looks.
It looking good.
That looks good.
Look good, especially if you was you. If you was doing you.
Yeah.
It looks good. It all looks good.
If he's Ewing it up.
Yeah.
But like you, Blake Snell, I like Chris Paddock. I like him.
Yeah. I like Joe.
I do. I like Joe Musgrove too.
I don't know Adrian.
I don't either. I think he's a placeholder because
Oh.
I think somebody's injured.
Ooh.
I'm gonna look though. I think I could be totally wrong though.
Ooh.
So I feel like they are missing. Yeah, Dinelson, Lamet.
Okay.
And Mike Clevenger. Jesus fuck.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah, for sure.
But I don't know if Clevenger. I think Clevenger might be out.
Oh shit. Gone.
He might be like because he's on the 60.
All right, let's wrap this up with the Rockies. These Rockies.
Yeah, Clevenger's out for 21.
Oh
looks
fuck.
like.
Well, bye.
Right.
Yeah, this.
Yeah, Tommy John, he gone.
Yeah, Rockies look.
Clevenger and then Dinelson Lamet, who's also injured, but he'll pop in there.
I just realized that the Rockies don't have fucking homeboy anymore. So yeah.
No, that's what I said. I don't know why the fuck you're talking about the Rockies.
Yeah, they shitty now.
Yeah. Literally, Arenado was the shit that was keeping them together.
Yeah, now they're shitty.
Because he made everybody else better.
Yep. Yeah, this does not look good. Okay. That's it.
So I was like, okay.
That's all we got.
If you're really gonna go for the Rockies.
That's the whole we went through almost every team. I skipped some really, really bad ones.
Yeah, but we did. Well, like we did.
Yeah. We went through the teams. I think the Dodgers look strong. I think the Padres look strong on this side. I think the Braves. I think actually like the NL East.
The NL East looks like the strongest overall division
it looks really strong.
in the National League.
In the National League, it looks really strong. Overall, the best team overall is the Dodgers. You got to beat the Dodgers. That's it.
But that's how it is every year, though.
It is.
Especially for the National League, that's how it's been the past several years. Is
now in the American League, the Yankees look the best. They look the best. They have the best squad.
Paper, yeah.
On paper, they have the best team, and I don't think it's particularly close. Like, to me, I don't think it's close. They look good. They look real strong.
Yeah.
Like
I like the chances this year.
Yeah, they look really good. Real talk. The Yankees look really good. So, I mean, I'm expecting them to be. I don't expect Tampa Bay to fuck around and get back to the World Series and shit. Like that was very interesting to watch.
Well, because but that's the thing is like they did that because they had a strong beginning,
right?
And like they've done that before, where they have a strong beginning and then don't finish strong.
The motherfucker can manage,
and then everybody else is playing catch up. Yeah.
Nobody's out managing
Kevin Cash is amazing.
Nobody's out managing that motherfucker. Yep.
No.
So I'm interested to see what happens if anybody can kind of topple the Dodgers and the Yankees this year as far as baseball goes. I'm super excited. I'm gonna sit there. I'm gonna put on my little jersey. I'm gonna watch my goddamn game. I'm gonna grab a beer, even though I don't really drink beer these days. I'm gonna go ahead and grab me a beer and watch me some goddamn football.
You don't drink beer these days.
I don't. Not these days. I've been drinking whiskey, but I haven't been drinking that much in general. I haven't been drinking that much in general. I've been, except for when I went down to Florida, obviously. But yeah, only special occasions, and this is a special occasion.
It is. It's opening day.
It's opening day. I'm gonna make it happen. I'm gonna watch.
That's why I'm glad it's on spring break because now it's finally a holiday.
Well, that's why I'm going to these games. It's fucking spring break. I'm going. I don't give a fuck. I'm doing it. I do not care. All right. That'll do it this week for the Sweatshop Podcast. Please follow, share. We are now on all this shit, I gotta say. My God.
So many things to say.
We are now on Anchor, ladies and gentlemen. We are not on Anchor. We are back on YouTube. I will make sure those things are present and known to the world. We are still on SoundCloud. We are still on Spotify. We are still on Facebook. All those things we're still on. But now we're on Anchor and back on YouTube as well. You can listen to us. You can look us up at the Sweatshop Pod or just look us up the Sweatshop Podcast. We're on all those things with a brand new logo looking fresh to death. Also, if you want to follow us, you can just follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and on Facebook. We're on there. Go ahead, my dude.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you also don't want to forget, in particular, you can also get some Sweatshop merch.
Oh shit!
Along with a lot of other merch from High Tension Wrestling and the HTW Podcast Network, and you can find that on TeePublic. TeePublic. Yeah, TeePublic.com. And you can just look up the HTW store. Yes. TEE Public. But spelled PUB. Yes, TeePublic.com. In fact, I just got the stickers in today.
Did you?
And they look pretty good.
Mine haven't come in yet.
Yeah, I just got mine today. They look pretty good. But yeah, we got all kinds of Sweatshop merch, as well as HTW Podcast merch, as well as High Tension Wrestling merch. But that's not the only place you can get HTW merch. You can also get it on Pro Wrestling Tees. And we also have a Teespring, or I guess formerly known as Teespring. I think now it's just called Spring. But that's also a thing there. But check out any of those three stores. And we are also not, in addition to this wonderful program that we've provided for you today, but we also have a bunch of other shows we got on our HTW Podcast Network, like Moran and Friends, which has been debuting new episodes every week. This week, I believe, is Adam Chandler, Alpha Dog. So check that out. There's been some really entertaining episodes of Moran and Friends. It's a really entertaining show. We also got the High Tension Wellness you can go back and watch and listen to. And again, you can find all that stuff on YouTube and our Facebook page. And then we got a couple other shows coming up in the pipeline for you guys. So if you want to stay tuned with anything that's going on with HTW Podcast Network, you want to follow us on social media at High Tension HTW, or you can go to our website at hightensionwrestling.com or hightensionhtw.com. Both websites lead you to the same thing. And another product of High Tension Wrestling is Camp Leapfrog. And Camp Leapfrog, we just wrapped up our Camper's Choice a couple weeks ago, which you can still watch on the Independent Wrestling Facebook page if you missed out on Camper's Choice to see how that all shook out. But also, coming up in April, we have our event, Frog Sport. Matt Mikowski's Frog Sport is coming up, and there will be more details about Frog Sport released shortly within the next coming days. So if you want more information about that, stick around and stay tuned to Camp Leapfrog on social media. You can find us there at Camp Leapfrog across all the different social media platforms. We got some great content coming to you through Camp Leapfrog as well. Some interesting concepts coming your way. And as always, you can follow me on social media at Maestro A. Scott for all other things high tension related and other stuff happening on this front.
Hell yes. I know that was long, but damn it, we had to go through that. It's fucking opening day of baseball, ladies and gentlemen. We had to make that shit happen, man.
We did. The full league preview.
Hell yeah. Full ass league preview. Ready to go. I'm super excited. Let's go Braves. Let's go Yankees.
I was going to say, before we go, who's your overall pick to win it all?
The Atlanta Braves, of course.
Okay, so we're both going Homer team.
Yeah, I'm homering that shit.
Fine.
I mean, okay. Specifically because we're also good. Like, we almost fucking got the Dodgers, goddammit.
Yeah, you did.
Almost got them.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Yeah, I'm going to go the Yankees.
All right, Joe. You heard it. From me and the Maestro. we are closing up shop.